Don't chew on my mic. Let go. Well, then, unless somebody has anything they want to announce beforehand, we'll go ahead and get started.
Hi, YouTube. I'm engaged.
Last time we went through and we started off with the conversation in Zentharis with Jorvik, the personal scribe for Administrator Forzal. And a whole bunch of lore stuff came out about the mathmagical stuff, the surrounding jungle, the crystals, Toss's soul gem. Azrael revealed that she's pretty sure from her studies of the mainspring that Toss's soul could be transferred from his soul gem to the mainspring, and it would be up to him whether or not he wanted to install that mainspring in his body that he has now or in some other form. One of the big things that came out of all this is that it was you now have like some direction to go in. You have to recover the other two shards of Elendor, and somehow you have to get back Tyndall Mainspring, free him, and stop the construction of the false oracle. Kalen is supposed to go to the Amethyst Throne in Etherion to fulfill the quest of Janet. So you have some direction of where to go, but there is this threat hanging over you all that Jorvik said the calculations for it continue to grow and grow and grow the longer it goes on. That was Shade, but given the circumstances of our attendance from last session and our attendance this session, we weren't able to complete the Shade fight, so that we're going to start off in the middle of this Shade fight. But you guys did go to the temple and set off that trap where Kalen sat in the mouth of a mimic. Then you guys just sang it a lullaby and destroyed my hopes and dreams of ever having a threatening monster again.
So crazy. Sleep is wild.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
We have two people with it now. You're so cooked, dude.
Kalen's always there to jump on the sticky bitch.
We've got sleep. We've got portents. We've got all sorts of disrupting shit.
Yeah, you guys are like, you guys built a party of DM control, not just control of the battlefield, DM control.
All by accident, too.
I don't know about that.
Well, Selen was intended to do that, but I was anticipating the party to do that, too. So it worked out beautifully. Thanks. We're such twinsies, you guys.
Well, we all can take the magical initiate feat at 8th level, and like everybody takes sleep.
and then of course, fireball just for a good measure. Got to have that in there.
So you guys battled the mimic in the temple, attempted then to recreate a ancient ritual for the oracles to connect them to their religion more closely with the concordance themselves. It was successful enough for Selen to learn some truths about the veil and how it is the last remnant of divinity of the concordance. That the concordance themselves really aren't around anymore. Even Elendor is no longer a god at this moment, or he wouldn't be on this planet. So the veil is harnessing all of that and has been being drained as a battery by divine magic for 5,000 years. If you can manage to get a hold of the correct quality of ingredients for the ritual, you may learn more. Whether or not that's worth it to you is a whole other matter.
I'm work towards what I can. I also really appreciated the slight moment of tension between Selen and Zemo last session. I loved that.
Yeah, that dichotomy of world views is very interesting. Having defeated the trap laid by Shade, you guys then went out and Selen very boldly tried to set off a combat with him as she marched outside and said, well, come and get me. I'm right here. Come on, bitch.
Yeah, she's like, I'm dying. Oh, shit.
That did set off the combat, but maybe not in the way Selen had hoped. First, you guys sent him off to go and scout, and Shade waited for that to occur before he launched an attack on you guys with 3 displacer beasts at his side, which you guys then sung lullabies to and further crushed my hopes and dreams.
I know. I like to think that Shade was like, aw.
Yeah, of course he was. So that is where we currently are. You guys are in the battlefield, in the jungle, dense jungle. The sky is overcast and stormy looking. What you can see through the dappled sky overhead through the canopy. Shade is out there, hidden in the jungle, and you have the 3 dead displacer beasts at your feet in a circle around the group. I should probably pull up a map, huh? Just a note, James sent me the ruling on locating people who are hidden, and his tactic from last session where he tried to just march through the jungle is a working tactic. You cannot move. I thought so. You cannot move into the square of a hidden person. It doesn't allow you. It reveals them, no matter how hidden they are. It removes the invisible condition from them. For that person.
No. They can't keep. They keep the condition. You just can't move into the square.
Oh, so you know they're there. You just don't see them. It's still a disadvantage attack against them.
It's like tripping over them or bumping into them.
You're like, what was that shit? You think you tripped over your own feet, but you really tripped over someone else, right? No, not that bush. I'm lying prone under it. Don't do that one.
So I did want to make sure we cleared that little tactic up. That is a valid tactic.
There's if you guys ever played XCOM 2, when there's an invisible enemy, you just the map will show you where you can and cannot move, and the spot that you can't move is usually where your enemy is located. It's so busted.
Yeah, I don't really like it as a mechanic either, but its rules is written, and I don't see a reason to get away from it.
So we can just wander around the jungle waiting to trip over something to find the bad guys? Is that the conclusion of this?
Well, nothing's going to stop him from moving as we're moving, but yeah, we could try that.
Are we out of combat? Or are we still in combat?
You are currently out of... Well, we ended in combat at the top of a round. Shade is out there somewhere hidden. It is Azriel's turn to go first.
Okay. I just want to ask a question.
You can ask a question.
I want to ask a question.
Where am I? Because I'm not on the map.
That's what I'm trying.
That's what I'm saying.
I wasn't on there either. I had to drag my token onto there.
There you are.
So I just.
There you are.
Oh, look, there I am. So I guess I should stand up. I mean, that's helpful, right?
All right.
Do.
I have a question when we get around to my turn. So.
Okay, Azrael, you have stood up.
I've stood up, and I feel like, since I can't see where he's at, and I think most of my stuff is kind of either I just would randomly toss it and see if it hits something, or I have to actually see someone. I think I'm going to just use my healing hands on myself.
Giggity.
And which means that because I have to use a magical action, so I'm using my healing hands on myself. And I get 4. Why does it say 2?
So to be clear, you're touching yourself.
Giggity.
Touching myself.
With the magic hands.
Magic fingers.
So, but for some reason, if I press it, it says that it heals 2d4, and my proficiency bonus is 3. So I don't know how to fix that. It's another one of those. Probably have to hit one of these. Oh, wait, hold on.
I would hope it's in your actions tab.
How do ha!
It sounds like she's touching herself.
Giggity.
So there. Now there we go. I need like 3. I mean,
right there.
I know,
she got there. She got there.
Found it. So I guess I do this, and then I do that, and I get that much. Whoa. Hold on, I have to look at Oh my goodness. I have control as my button, and I have the the description of Healing Hands over the chat. And so I went to move it and it just expanded the Healing Hands thing instead of moving it. Sorry, I couldn't see. Oh, okay. So I got 8 points back, but I don't see that it gave me 8 points back of healing. Did I need to do it on me?
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, there we go. Someone did that. Oh, that's what I did. I just threw it in the. Okay, I should have put it over me. Got it. I'll learn.
It also didn't add your proficiency bonus.
Which is?
No, I don't think it adds it. It's just I get to roll the number of D4s equal to my proficiency bonus, which is 3. Gotcha. That's why I had to fix it. Because for some reason I only had 2. And then I regain the number of hit points equal to the total rolled. There we go. So that is going to be my.
Is that a magic action or a bonus action?
Yes, it's a magic action.
Okay.
So, and I think then I am just gonna. I think I want to move back a little bit. Yeah, I want to move back over here where Toss and Selen are, kind of next to Bertha. And I think we're going to call that good.
Where's the map at? What's the map called?
Jungle Shade.
There it is.
Oh, wow. Now I got to fix it again.
This map's got some very funky textures.
Right? Like, wait,
and shadows that don't belong.
Yeah, I see them.
Right?
It's like a little off kilter.
It's like we're on the top of mushrooms or something. It's very strange.
Yeah, I don't know what these dark spots are. It's like the top of trees, but it's drawn like the forest floor.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is kind of creepy.
Yeah, very odd map.
All right, and then I guess what do I just what's that? Fudge. Damn it, where's my paper? I just gosh, you guys, oh, dodge, dash, disengage. Whatever. I'm just gonna chill here, whatever that means. I don't know what's the words. Oh my God, I'm so lacking words right now.
You just end your turn. There's nothing you can really do. You took an action.
Yeah.
So you can't prepare an action.
I just want to sit there or whatever it's called. Just chilled. Relax.
Yep.
Be aware.
Okay. Bertha and Kaylin.
Did I run into him last time?
Well, technically that movement didn't even happen because you're still here. We didn't take that movement. We reversed it.
Yeah. But you can sure try again, buddy.
Let's do that. So we're going to go.
You said, where are you?
Let's try going there. That went fine?
Yep.
Let's try there.
She's so much movement.
She can't go any farther right?
Right.
Can she move there?
Apparently.
All right, I'm going to attack the obvious square, Chuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Don't roll anything yet. Oh, you have grant disadvantage. I'm going to reveal him. Obviously, he's there.
You don't have to reveal him unless I hit him.
How are you going to drop your dice on him?
Fuck, I don't know, Chuck. You're the DM.
He's like, I just work
We're
here.
just a player, man. Right? Awkward. Wow.
So I have revealed him so that now you can target him with your dice.
Hold on, wait. Does he have disadvantage?
He has disadvantage.
Do you not want disadvantage?
Of course I want to not have disadvantage. That would be amazing because if I hit him once, if I hit once, that will knock. That
Hold
should
on.
knock him out.
I don't want to completely destroy your guys' hopes and dreams like you did to mine, but I'm going to.
Do?
He is more than
What?
20 feet away, meaning that he is at 100% obscurement. You can't see him. You can't affect him with that ability.
What?
Is it an
Nuh-uh.
effect that you can see?
That's not true. No way. Let me look.
Yeah, read
Yeah,
it
Are
out.
you
Read
sure?
it out. I feel like
Are you
he's pulling our legs.
Are you sure he's
Sounds
at
legit to me.
100? He's not at 3/4 cover instead?
Nope. I specifically skipped past 3/4 cover and went from 50% to 100%.
That's not fair because
She
you
has
know
to be
my
able to
things.
see it.
Let me look. See
I mean,
what?
most abilities you need to be able to see.
But
Let's see if I
but
did.
no, hold
Not
on.
his dad wrote them and forgot.
But hold on though. Hold on. But my restore balance, I just have to see the creature I'm trying to put the thing on.
Can you see
so
him?
I can see Kaylin.
Right, so
No, you can't.
she's trying to give him an advantage.
Oh,
He's too
Oh,
far
you
away.
can't?
He's too
But-
far away.
I see.
mine says within a creature I can see within 60 feet. So
Yes,
I can't see
he
him
is within 60 feet, but he is not a creature you can
Oh.
see within 60 feet.
That sounds so gay, but I guess I'm
Get him, lame. I agree. Get him,
I'll let you have it this time, but just remember what happens.
I
Remember what
love
happens.
that. Like, I kind of want to take credit for introducing this to the group. You're welcome.
Okay. Your attack missed.
Yeah, let me try the next one.
Oh, shit.
That was so funny.
Neener.
Just a long pause of. I feel like that's kind of gay. Oh! No!
It doesn't even matter because that was still good, but wow.
That's a hit, though.
Yup.
You are lame and gay, Dad. How dare you?
Is he visible now that I've hit him?
It is a good
Totally
question.
Should be. He totally should be.
Like that is like, yeah. I want to know if he's visible since I hit him.
All right, give me a second.
Another snipe.
Did I burn the spell slot on that? No. Here we go.
I don't see how I can't see Bertha and Kaylin up there.
The jungle's too dense.
Holy-
More than, I think it was 20 or 30 feet, and it goes
Oh,
to
no.
100% obscurement. It's like looking through a wall.
Why you put him?
But I mean,
40
we hear him,
feet away.
yell to his god as he smites and ja, right?
Is he glowing
Yeah, you guys
purple,
would hear
right?
the
Yeah.
sound of him going into combat for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, but Kalen's noisy in combat. He's always saying like, "Get wrecked, bitches."
Oh, he talks mad shit.
Yeah, and it's like what he hit a bush. It's like okay, Kalen's always hitting the bushes.
Detectable action. If you make an attack or
That's
take
like
some
a
other
KMP.
ladder over action.
So it's under the rules for the invisibility condition, and being struck by a person does not get rid of the invisible condition.
Sucks butts. Well, at least you got a hit in on him. I don't feel super good about it, but at least you got to smack him. It's cool.
So, do we know he got a hit on him? Does Galen say anything, or
I don't even know I hit him.
you don't know you hit him?
I would
Wait.
say you knew you hit him.
How do you know?
Like
Yeah, this
you
is-
may
this
have
is
swung
confusing.
blindly, but there was a splash of blood, a grunt, and you're looking, but you don't see him, but you hit him.
Oh, it's like from the first Predator movie.
Wait, if he's invisible, is it a concentration?
No,
No, it's not for Pur's spell.
it's not a spell.
It's stealth.
This feels like a very wonky way of doing.
I mean, that's my turn though. So
Okay,
there's Selen's next.
Selen, you are up.
and I cannot see anything.
He is both hidden and too far away to see.
Yeah.
Fuck that smite.
What? Oh, his smite?
He's lucky I didn't have a second level spell slot left.
For the Syrian smite?
The Shining Smite that lights him up like freaking light bright.
Oh, Jesus.
That breaks
I
stealth.
haven't heard about that in forever.
I can light him up with, like, I don't know, fireball. If you guys
Let's
need
see
help.
if there's anything I can do.
Surprisingly, that one does kind of work for you.
Yeah, just throw a fireball over there. Kaylin can handle it.
Although technically you can only throw a fire but up to 20 feet away from you.
You can just yeet a rock blindly into the freaking fog.
That's not true. I can throw it up to
A
What you
square
can
you
see.
can see.
I can cast a spell that has a range of at least 10 feet and requires you to make an attack roll. You can increase the spell's range by 60 feet.
Right. We're not saying it's impossible because of the spell. It's because you have to be able to see the point.
Guys, do I be mean? Do I spoil his plans?
Duh.
There you go, Azrael. That's how far you can see.
Hey, Dad.
Okay.
Are there any objects that were on him that are that stand out, like are distinct? Because we've seen him before now. Was there anything about him that really stood out?
Nothing that you'd be familiar enough to say, like, this is
Smug
his
smile.
item. He has just equipment that you've seen, but
Sure.
what does, like, locate object say you have to do?
It says describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the
You're already
object's
toast.
location. But like, how do we classify familiar, you know?
Yeah, it's a subjective term, and I would assume that it would be used in the same form as, like, being familiar with someone, which means
Well,
being
like,
friendly
it actually
or known.
it
also
actually
continues
it
on.
actually clarifies in the spell.
Oh, man,
the spell
finish.
can locate a specific object known to you if you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Yep, that's the second part of the spell.
God damn it!
Let me finish talking.
Ooh,
That'd be
what about
really
the bloody
cool.
paw print?
I
So
know,
therefore you can hit his
I know
hand,
you're
right?
like from a generation that doesn't like let women finish talking.
Can I just
but,
cut you
like-
off here until you understand what you're saying?
So you actually caught on to what I was about to ask him because
Wow.
this cat guy has stabbed me twice up close, and I've got a good look at him through
See,
one of
all
my
us
good
buds,
eyes.
Like look at each other and we're like, all right, we're tired of this shit.
To be fair,
I
the
know what that
stabbing he has
smirk on his
done,
face looks.
the stabbing he has done has been with a psionic projection knife, not a real knife.
That's cool. Can I locate object on his hood?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's so upset.
Yes.
He's like, well, now this is super gay. Like,
I love
I hate this
fucking with him
game.
so much. I feel like this campaign specifically is like us like seeing like how far can we push fucking with him.
we are so like on a Taken level. Like, you can run, but you can't hide. We will find you, and we will kill you.
All right.
You have a very specific set of skills.
Yeah.
Concentration. So if you want to remove the small toss, go ahead because this is a concentration. It's okay. This is fine.
I think you should just smack him in the face. We're like, we've seen that That smirk that he gets on his face. We're really up close and personal as he attacked us with that smirk. So yeah, that's what we're gonna find. That smirk. No.
Yeah. So I cast locate object on his hood specifically.
Yeah, you know
And-
exactly where his hood is at. It is, what is that? It's right next to Kalen out there in the jungle that you can't see, but you know he's out there.
Perfect. I will communicate that with the rest of my party to move in that direction the moment that they are able, and I will let's see. I'll stay still for now. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Tosh, you're up next.
You communicated that, but didn't move that way. I just want to make sure for Selen.
Yeah, technically, she looked at you and then pointed and said, "Go there!"
He didn't really say that. Nice try. Nice try.
Well, I'm headed off. I'm gonna bonus action dash. Let's see, how can I do this without 1, 2, 3, 4? I want to get within 5 feet of Kalen. So I'm gonna roll a d12, and number 1 will be this spot, going clockwise, and where I'm gonna land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh.
Oh, you see me if you're within 20.
Oh, it's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I dashed to there.
All right, I'm back.
Wow.
You drunk motherfucker.
He's like, ah!
You're like,
Well, I would have been more in a straight path, so would I have had to go around him? I only moved my
feel
thing
like-
to the top left to be clear in game about where I was starting to count from the roll.
Correct.
So I would have went in a straight line to there.
From
So did I
here.
also have to move around him?
You might have to cheese this guy out of here if you're trying to save him for another conflict.
Well, he has half movement speed when he's stealthed, so he can't get away from us anymore if you have detect locate object on him.
He doesn't need
So-
the stealth movement. He can just run and then hide.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he can just cheese it if he wanted to.
Technically, no, you do not pass through a square in that straight line that I drew.
I mean, that would have been the straight line. You cheesed the line.
I put the line right.
Yeah, there you go.
That's crazy. That's
wow.
bonkers. He's like, you didn't see that.
Can't catch a break.
Yeah, you would have hit here and then had to go this way and then this way.
So what you're saying is I also get a swing on him with disadvantage.
Yeah, for sure.
No, you had to dash, didn't you?
I bonus action.
Bonus action dashed.
What? You can do that?
What?
Yes.
I sure can.
How'd you get
No.
that?
My sweet race.
Yeah.
Well, I need something to.
When
Yeah.
when Josh and I were talking about our characters and how they were gonna like synergize off of each other,
All right. Second
it was
one.
always meant to
I
be
love
like,
how we
abstract.
agreed before we got into this combat that he was getting away to come back later for him to defeat.
You can
Burn
cheese it.
inspiration. Burn
You're the
inspiration.
DM.
Lucky motherfucker.
You hit,
I did, but I lost that crit.
but you
It's
lost
just
the
like,
20.
you
Yeah,
can't-
both of you on your second. You and
I know.
Kaylin both. That sucks.
Lost a crit. Yeah. You can't like
Yeah.
expect our characters to like not do everything they can, you know.
I still think it's funny that you hit even without using that 20. So there, like you're like, mm-hmm.
Adding
want
some
me to
extra
take away
mental
that.
energy.
Yeah, but
mean-
does he think we can see him now?
Oh, come on.
Because if he thinks we can see him now, he may just stop stealthing.
He should. He should just book it, dude.
Hold on, I might not be done. I need to look at it.
No, just sit there and keep stealthing. Pretend, just leave him right there. Don't tell him to run away.
Oh, yeah, he has all that ridiculous cat
nice.
movement, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He has what?
Ridiculous cat movement.
Ridiculous cat stealth movement.
He's a feline.
Woo!
He can do what he wants.
Yeah.
Oh,
get-
no!
Oh no!
Oh!
Hey, Dad.
I can't wait to I can't
wait.
wait. I can't wait to see this
Look at your
ridiculous
little
cat
ass drink.
movement now. Right, Pebbles? Yeah, my Pebbles is sitting here right with me.
Does getting knocked prone remove stealth?
Not done. I got more shit to add to him.
That's so funny. Toss is like, hold up,
Getting knocked
I'm not
prone
done.
should remove stealth. To the Google.
Now I'm done.
Oh my god! I think go get my cat.
I feel some Thanok-like shenanigans happened in here. Just throwing that out there.
It's true. It's true.
I'm so sending a picture in Messenger of my interpretation of what this looks like. Here's what there we go.
I feel like we've
that's
done this
every
every campaign since then.
that's what Frond looks like there.
And it reminded me of like, wow, I also can't wait to grapple someone off of a flying creature this campaign, like I have the last two.
So,
My not
No,
characters.
being knocked prone does not automatically remove the invisible condition from the hide action.
but if you make a sound louder than a whisper, you get removed the invisible condition, the hidden condition. So getting hit with a big ass shield and taking over
That is pretty CK right there. I'm just saying,
like how disciplined is this guy to take 30 points of damage and not make a fucking sound?
Oh, little kitty baby.
So specifically, it says, making a sound louder than a whisper. It says prone does not make noise.
An enemy finds you. That's right after you make a sound louder than a whisper. An enemy finds you. 2 enemies have found him.
It's true. 2 enemies have found him.
Yeah, with my sword.
Everybody hates me.
and with my axe.
Also,
And with
I
my
kind of
fireball.
found him
Oh, wait.
with my locate object. You should
He's
cheese him
been
away.
found.
You need to eject him from this combat
There's
somehow.
more cheese in this game than freaking
Go on.
Wisconsin.
Run like a scaredy cat. Run like a scaredy cat.
Run away, little bitch boy. The whole party's just like shaking their butts at him, like, nah, nah.
He's just dangle a piece of cheese at him. Dangle a piece of cheese at him, Kaylin. My cat loves cheese.
A party's mean.
Hey, wait, I think I
These
got a
tracking
feather. I'll
this
just tie a
down
string to
is
it.
so fucking convoluted. It's taken me from like, okay, so what does it mean to be found? What does that term mean in the game mechanics? Being found means you have been perceived with a successful wisdom perception check. So I am now trying to clarify, does being hit while you are invisible, da-da-da-da-da,
Find you.
I guess probably not, because it's wanting to lean on feats that let you make checks as bonus actions being valuable.
So it says, no, that sequence of events does not automatically make you found or cause you to lose the invisible condition. Being struck by an attack does not cause the invisible condition to go away from the hide action or the invisibility spell to end. Result, the creature remains invisible unless they make a sound greater than a whisper in response to being hit. But the act of falling prone makes no sound. It is silent. So the sound of him falling is not enough. He has to speak or yell or something like that. And given his primary mode of communication is psychic, he's going to remain quiet.
Oh. Yep, that makes sense.
Someone pull his tail or something. They always speak with that one.
And unfortunately, we also have to take into consideration that unfortunately this is not a simulation.
Yeah.
That's fine, because if he is still hidden, then like Kaylin said, he will have to use stealth as he moves, and therefore will be slow.
Yes.
And also,
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right. So he is prone.
He's probably like, oh.
Do
what
you
the fuck
have
is going
any other
on?"
attacks?
No, that was everything I got. Oh, yeah, fuck yeah, fucking.
Don't you do it.
Thing called?
Don't you say it.
I'm doing it.
Don't
as
say
soon
it.
As I find it.
Don't say it.
Where the hell is it? Action, sir.
No!
Fuck that guy. Yeah, fuck that guy. It ought to be a crime. He ain't no friend of mine. Fuck that guy.
You used it already. I swear to God.
Nice try.
Dude, Shade is probably losing his shit. He's like,
Shade's
what
about
the
to
fuck
die.
is going on? He's like, who are these
He's been hit
fucking
so
godlike
critical.
people who are beating the shit out of me? I'm a fucking expert assassin. These are fucking level fucking 5 fucking losers.
I'm going to cut off this woman again.
How dare you?
Here's why I was asking. All your future attack rolls against Shade in this round are at straight rolls. He is
because
still
he's prone.
invisible, but he is prone, and you are melee attacking him.
Oh, he is prone, and I'm nearly attacking him.
Ground pound, baby.
Well, I think I still have to collect the disadvantage, right?
You have disadvantage and advantage, so you just have a straight
Yeah,
roll.
so long as he has the prone condition on him, just do
Right.
Yeah, you would have to put in the disadvantage to get the straight roll because
Right,
it's automatically going to give you the advantage.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to die. he's going to
So
die.
fucked up, dude.
And I'm using another. Actually, let me make sure I can do that.
Can I burn a spell slot to give him
Make
smite?
sure you're like,
No.
this is for him.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do this.
He said, let me see if I could do this. I think the DM just said no.
Ooh, nice. I can do that every attack.
I mean, the DM said no, but I want to see if I can do it. Like,
He's like, you said your mouth said no, but my mouth says yes.
Your prep says yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
if I'm not allowed to do it, why is it letting me?
I feel like we're trying to trap a cat to get him in a carrier, and we're like, here, kitty, kitty, and it's coming from all around him.
Wow, he's freaking out, dude.
I
There's no
already
way
know.
This guy is not scared shitless.
No, he's not anything.
He's fine.
The dice have not been rolled yet, but he's dead.
It's probably down like 1 or 2 hit
I
points.
know. He's probably scared shitless until he died, in which he died.
Oh.
Yeah, get fucked.
Did he say anything now? Does he talk now?
Yeah, he went.
Any noise from him now? Huh?
Cool game, guys. So 2 weeks.
8.
Oh my god, that's funny.
You'll find a way to bring it back. I know you will.
Man, you got to give me at least 5 minutes. Let me write all this down because this is too good not to notate, man.
It's so fucking funny. I'm so glad that this is being recorded.
Yeah, he's easy to see now.
Yep. Man,
Wait, do I have to get closer to see him? I want to see him.
I didn't realize how useful locate object would be in that. What the fuck?
How are you getting +8, Josh?
He's cracked.
The other 3 is from my psychic attack. 5 from my strength, and on the second D8, it adds my intelligence as well.
What psychic attack?
The psionic energy he just said, here, kitty, kitty,
I mean,
with.
it's in there, yeah.
He's like, I
Oh,
love fancy
is that
something
the-
toys.
We're level 6. I figure it's time you guys know my subclass by now.
Oh, you're a psionic warrior, aren't you?
I am.
Sweet.
Nice.
I love this game.
That was how I psionically moved the globe in the fucking
The
carnival.
the carnival test.
Well, that's kind of how it goes. It's like, how are you cheating better than me, Josh?
The same way you are with the rules.
With the rules.
Well, it seems like that happens all the time. Like, he's like, what type of rules fuckery are you using? I'm like, what type of rules fuckery are you using?
One of my favorite like moments in playing D&D in general is like when we want to use a spell and Dad thinks that like it's worded in one way, and then we bring it up and read it out loud to him, and he's like, fuck you.
Well, you also got to remember
This
that
is
half the
gay.
time he knows it's worded correctly, and he's using his fucking
He's
DM skills
praying,
and
he's
player
like,
brain.
"Please."
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what if you interpret it like this?
I'm begging you.
I think he got
And to be
confused.
fair, I've
Like
been keeping
all
my
of you are
psychic
like
skills
me or
pretty under
something
wraps.
that I'm not as familiar. And then I'm like, hold on, let me read this out loud. Oh wait, no, I can do that. Haha. No.
It's just I love the no.
No. Uh-huh.
So your favorite part of this game is every time I'm wrong, you love this game.
I love this game. I
Aw,
relish it.
there's the cute kitty.
I went 20 years under your fucking boot. 20 years under I'm right, you're wrong, because I'm the grown-up. Fuck you.
You're still wrong.
The turns of table. Not according to the rules, I'm not. Bitch.
What's the first rule?
The
We don't
player
talk
is
about
always
Fight
right.
Club.
Yeah. That must be in the player's handbook I didn't read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
you
you?
don't
You
talk about
obviously did
Fight
not
Club,
read the
that's
player's
why.
handbook because you're the DM. You don't play.
Yeah,
Everyone
your
knows
book's
you're the
totally
forever
different.
DM. Gosh.
I'm in a game.
Sure. you
Yeah,
are,
and he
buddy.
touched
You're
and he,
still a
and he
forever
touched a button and blew everybody up, and they had to change their characters.
By the way, that's in the
What?
new video. It's a video in the new video.
That's freaking hilarious. Yeah, he played a Kinku, and then suddenly he was like a elf, or I mean, a dwarf, or something. It
was a gnome.
It was a gnome. Yeah, he
Halfling.
didn't-
Halfling.
And then a halfling, and then Scott was what, an orc, and he turned into a dwarf or something. It was freaking hilarious of all the ones.
It was Dungeon of the
Oh,
Mad
this is-
Mage, and there was a button, a big
Yep.
red shiny button that specifically
That
said on
said,
it, "Do not
Do
touch."
not press.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
you
there
can't
was
put that
there
in
was
somebody's
the
ADHD.
guy who was supposed to be helping us, like an NPC, was with us, and he was like,
Yeah.
"There's this button, and you can touch it if you want, but I wouldn't recommend." While he was saying, "But I wouldn't
Right as he's
recommend,"
saying
I was like, "Oh, I can touch it." Click,
He's like, I touched the button. And it's like, oh,
and it was a
and then I
giant
had to
lightning bolt
use-
trap.
yeah. And then
I
I,
love
had to
it.
use I was a druid with
Wait, did you all
thing.
die?
I died.
No, him and Scott's character, and I had to use a thing where you roll.
They
I can't remember
reincarnated
what the
us.
thing- Yeah, I
Oh,
reincarnated.
nice.
Yeah,
So I
Yeah,
came back as a
reincarnated
halfling in a new body, and now I'm
With
this
the Kenku
halfling that
skills,
went
yeah,
from
with-
having a brain that was intent on being a Kenku and discovery and curiosity to being a halfling and always wanting a snack. And here's this cooked bird right next to me.
it was freaking funny. It
Did you
was.
have to make new
Yeah,
character sheets?
he took the bird with him.
After I ate my old body,
Yeah. And then Scott was like, wait, and then suddenly he's like this big, I think he was a barbarian or something. And
he
he
was
ended
orc
up-
barbarian that became a dwarf
orc
barbarian.
Yeah, it was
I
freaking
love
hilarious.
No,
that.
he was a sorcerer, guys.
Oh, he was a sorcerer.
Oh, was he? He was a sorcerer. Oh, an orc sorcerer. I don't know.
Oh,
He
like a
was
shaman?
huge.
That's cool.
Yeah, he was huge, and then he suddenly was little. And so now we had these two little guys with us.
And he hated himself.
And they are
He's
they
like,
were so-
I hate
he's
you."
like, this is my worst enemy. I've become my worst enemy. Like, yeah,
Oh,
it was
no.
hilarious. It was freaking funny.
Yeah,
It's
the
big
like
red
Jack
buttons.
suddenly becoming a mouse, and you're like, no.
That's also why I'm not a fan of gelatinous cubes, because it killed my ROUS pet. My pet rat Wesley,
Yep.
my giant rodent. Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh, wait, can we loot this
I hope he
cat?
out the line like this is a fate worse
You can
than
search
death,
this
you know?
cat.
Oh yeah, I loot them.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna loot the kitty.
I'm like, haha, you shouldn't have come after me. Haha, wee wee.
Dude, like, because he's
Blah,
like a
blah.
rogue and he has fur, do you guys think we should like shave him and toss all the fur in the water? So like all the heavy stuff falls to the bottom so we can find any like hidden keys or anything?
Wait,
Out of
what?
character, that's hilarious. In character,
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
how far Selen would be open to desecrating the dead.
I'm sorry, I'm still gonna keep laughing right now. No smart ass remark right now.
So at what point in that like course of action do I like fuck up my paladin oaths?
What
Hey,
were
Mark.
those?
Mark, are you here?
Oh yeah,
I
no,
feel like
I'm
if you have
listening.
to question it, you know.
Your oaths are of glory. You're being glorious.
Mark, I'm going to heal you for 20. Oh, I can just drop it on you.
Does he even need 20?
Yeah, heal's down 18. I don't like him down that much.
I'll be
Yeah,
right
he
back,
only
Evan.
has
Katie is fan.
27. I'm like, he only has 27.
I'm back. I was telling Caden the story of how we fucked you over.
It's okay. I'm gonna send a clip of you guys killing Ben's character to Ben, so he sees it's not my fault.
Okay.
If you go to
Story-wise
the
for the whole session.
Party sheet.
party sheet, that's all the stuff you guys find on him, stripping him. That's interesting. He has like a costume. It's not specific. He has candles, a backpack, a bell, stuff like that I'm not putting in the character sheet.
Well, you know, if he was wearing those items and
A cat
that
with a
brooch is
bell.
what I'm pretty sure it is, well, then you missed some issues. It wouldn't have made a difference by my math, but
Yeah, I saw it after the fact. It was equipped on him and it didn't do it.
oh, that's lame.
Yeah.
The ring.
Well, let's start
The
identifying shit.
Oh, the brooch.
Within a few minutes, I would say that him actually returns to the party. He was in the process of doing that when the attack happened.
He's like, what the hell, guys? In Italian.
Right.
Oh, sorry, him. This guy had tripped and fell on my sin stick.
And Toss tried to beat him off of them, but he just
Beat him off with the sin stick. Yep.
Yep. With his sensor.
All right, so you have the items. You guys can take
To
them.
be fair, I didn't even know what I was attacking.
It is true.
The oracle just pointed and
Thought
I
it was
whacked.
just There was a bush moving, and I was like, ooh, scary. Whack, whack.
It's okay, Tosh. You got the job done.
Hey, good session, guys.
Yeah, that was plan A. I put in the back seat, back burner before we started, and I went with plan B, and you guys took that and put it on the back burner, and we went with plan C. So now we're just flying blind. What would you guys like to do?
Identify the loot.
How?
I'm going to laugh a little bit more first. Hold on.
He's definitely evil.
You're evil.
I know, dude. It's so.
Okay. Maybe we should identify the loot.
Yeah,
I'm
how?
interested in.
We got a wizard with identify,
It's true.
or I'll spend a short rest with the brooch of shielding.
It's a freaking brooch of shielding.
Brooch.
Oops, did I say that?
Brooch? What?
He's like, that's crazy. You must have misheard.
Sorry. Yes, love it. Well,
So I don't hear a wizard speaking up, so I'm assuming we're taking a short rest.
No, I'm here.
I didn't say you weren't here.
No.
We
see-
can
you
do
see
Oh,
you
they
were-
nerfed it.
The wizard
feel
is
so
still
bad.
the
You-
wizard is still invisible.
I feel so bad because he's the only one that didn't get a turn. Like, the whole thing. We shot 6 rounds and then this one round and didn't even get through everybody.
I feel like it's suitable storytelling wise. Zemo's just like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I was just like, hey, we're not going to kill him. We're going to put the second half of combat off to the side. And then I didn't even get a turn. You guys were just like, oh, there he is. Let's kill him.
Whatever. I did not even get close enough to see so I could do a fireball. So
Listen, we were just doing what our characters would do.
Oh,
Hey, the dice played their part too. I tried to be as random as I could with,
True, the dice wanted it to happen.
and it told me go stand around.
it was the will of the dice
that
gods.
is so true. It was because I couldn't even affect the disadvantages, nothing, until you fell over. Weird. And I mean, that helped. But I'm just saying.
Just like, that's crazy that
Weird.
you fell over.
So awkward.
How embarrassing.
So Zemo, are you casting Identify?
Hey, the dice gods with all your shenanigans, Chuck. So that's what happened.
What was that?
Has anybody asked me to cast Identify?
Well, we don't
Yeah,
see
come
you,
on, this
so
is
no.
Demo, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, of course not.
You
We
don't
didn't
see
know
me.
you were still here.
I'm
Okay.
like,
Don't see me.
Zemo, you can come out now. It's safe.
Is he gone?
All right, that reveals him because he made more than a whisper.
Oh wow!
You were right there the whole time.
Ah, he just popped up right next to me.
Oh,
I'm like, where is he? I don't even see him.
He's not necessarily gone, but he's been dispatched. And I gesture to the body.
Is he dead? Quite. He stabbed me a couple times. I'm quite terrified.
Oh, yes. He can't touch you anymore, Zemo.
I'm not dead yet.
Stab, stab, stab.
Fireball! Oh wait.
That when you fireball the dead thing the other session.
The mimic.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he can't touch you anymore, Zemo. But he does have some very interesting objects on him. Unfortunately,
Oh.
I don't have the ability to divine what they are. Would you mind?
Yes,
You
of
might find
course.
something better than your charming, whatever, your charming staff.
Also, Zemo, I want to apologize. I shouldn't have snapped at you earlier. Just because you don't share my beliefs does not mean you're not right. You're wrong.
I understand. You're not the first woman to scream at me. It's understandable.
I didn't scream at you.
Well, we might as well settle down for a short rest if he's going to be ritualing for a while.
Yeah, how many?
Look at the chat. That's fucked up, James. You guys can't make me feel bad.
I did that during Thanksgiving. When my wife got too close, I flinched.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Caden does that to me all the time too. He's like, "Oh, don't hurt me."
So there's a whole bunch of gear on him. And even though above table, we know that there are 4 items unidentified in the player's sheet. You guys don't know that there are any magical items here. You would have to detect magic, first of all. Or
Right, that's what I
use
was
something
thinking, a
else.
short rest,
Yeah,
'cause he's going to be like 4 or 5 rituals deep at least.
correct.
If we're settling down for a long rest,
Short rest.
or for a short
Short
rest,
rest.
okay.
Do I
Because
need to do
I've got
detect magic?
I've got spell slots. I
Tight.
have
Yeah.
I have 6
You can
spell
cast
slots.
That's because
You
you
can
can hide
cast it
now,
on
man.
the
Well, I guess I only need a short, but I pretty much always only need shorts. So if we want to do a long, that's fine. I'm not really.
Well, it just depends on how much time. How much time do we want to spend here?
I don't want to fall
I remember
asleep
it being
again in this
pretty early
forest.
in the
I
day,
remember what
yeah.
happened last.
I can guarantee you that in this particular environment that you are currently in, I will allow for a short rest. It's just like a little camping excursion type of thing. You just set up, you get. But a long rest is really resting and spending a day doing something like that, or a night. And this environment is not conducive to that.
Yeah.
So
How far away from town are we again?
you're only a couple of hours walk from town, but there's also
Okay,
the
yeah, we just
temple
short
that's
rest
like
now.
15 minutes away.
Yeah. Why don't we go to the temple for a short rest? It's a hell of a lot more
Probably long rest.
defensible.
We could probably long rest inside the temple. I think that's why he brought that up.
Do we need a long rest? It's like a little bit afternoon.
Pretty early.
Need one.
How many spells do I get back on a short rest?
Short rest, you get half your level as a wizard.
Half from a level. Okay.
Three slots usable how you want. Two.
Cleric
Is that
doesn't
round
get
up or
theirs
round
back
down?
on short of it.
And a sorcerer doesn't get anything back on a short rest, right? Yeah.
No,
Cleric
you
either.
exchange your sorcery points for slots.
And is that round
That's
up or round
right,
down?
yeah.
Round up. Okay.
I think
Thank
it's
you.
round up. It should say on there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 3. Because I'm only a 5th level mage.
It should stay under your arcane recovery ability.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can do a
so-
short rest. That's fine.
Am I doing the rituals here, or are we taking the stuff back to? Are we looting his body and taking it back to the temple?
I think that might be smarter, so we're not just sitting out in the jungle here after our luck with just being out in the jungle. At least we know what the
Your spell
hazards
levels are
in the
round up.
temple part.
Okay,
Are we
thank you.
taking the body or are we burning it?
I do think that despite the fact that he was our enemy, he was still a person who deserves a resting place or a
Alright.
rite of some sort.
Well, I'll drag him back to the temple and we can bury him and take a short rest.
Is that
I don't know.
necessary? In a
Well,
week, his
funeral
body will be
pyre is-
gone.
Yeah, a funeral pyre is, you know.
I would say a funeral pyre would be acceptable. Yes.
I agree.
I ain't got nothing to burn.
Well, there are many trees around us, which means there are many woods on the ground.
There's got to be bushes around us that can catch fire. If I could not see him because it was so dense, I'm just saying.
He also came with 7 flasks of oil, so we should be fine.
Douse him in a little oil. Goes a long way.
We can, I think we take him to the temple, set out this funeral pyre outside of it, and that way we have a safer place to fall back to in case the fire reaches.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Anywhere I'm at is safe.
Hey, we
You are
could just
so
put
right,
him on the
boss.
old mimic spot of that we burned, keep us warm in the temple while we let Zemo do his thing.
And we'll collect the body and start heading back to the temple.
All right, you guys pick up the body and you drag him back to the temple and gain access, get inside. Zemo begins to set up his rituals as the rest of you secure Shade's body for rites. You can bury him, you can burn his body, whatever.
We're doing a pyre.
A pyre?
Mm-hmm.
Outside the temple?
Just outside the temple. Yeah.
Ooh, right outside a temple to the Oracle of the Concordance.
I think we should just burn him where we burnt the freaking mimic and call it good.
In the temple?
Inside the temple.
Oh, not a good
Desecrate
idea?
the temple of the Oracle?
No.
You exploded the mimic. It wasn't so much of a burning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Okay. I didn't say I had good. I didn't say I had good ideas. I just have ideas.
Sometimes they're good.
Zemo, what are you casting first with the ritual?
Well, first I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
With the ritual or with the slot?
With a slot.
Okay. The brooch he's wearing, his hand crossbow. I think it's a hand crossbow. Yes, his hand crossbow, a ring, and a dagger all show up as magical.
Okay. Well, then I set the items out. I pull out the candles and the necessary incense to perform the proper rituals, and I set into it.
And which item do you go for first?
We'll start with the brooch.
The brooch.
No way, that's what it is? Crazy.
That's
You
crazy.
said it just before I clicked the button even.
Yo.
They nerfed
Well,
that.
that's kind of cool.
They nerfed the fuck out of that.
Immunity to magic missile?
They used to have like 5 charges of the shield spell.
This is still pretty good. I think any damage mitigation is crazy. I agree that it's not as powerful as 5 charges of a shield spell. That's wild. But it's still pretty good.
Call it the brooch of fuck warlocks.
Yo, we got a crowbar, you guys.
What item are you going for next?
Which items showed as magical?
Ring,
cross-
dagger, brooch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and crossbow.
The bow. Crossbow, ring, dagger, and
We'll do the crossbow next.
Sure.
oh, it is called hiss. Oh, that's so funny. Ha ha. Yeah, I didn't know that that's what it was called. That's why I thought you were just hissing at us.
That's
That's
crazy.
freaking hilarious.
Him uses a crossbow, right?
Him does have a crossbow. This one is a +2 magical crossbow.
Man, that's pretty good for him.
Oh, dude, nice.
But this is a hand crossbow that does 1d6.
What does he have?
He has a light crossbow that does 1d8, I believe.
I mean, it's not that much of a difference.
No, not that much. Especially with the +2.
6 plus 2 is better than a D8 for sure.
Yep.
Especially when you're trying to land the hit for sneak attacks.
Yeah.
Plus hand crossbow only takes 1 hand.
Also, it's called hiss, so like
That's
it's gotta
I mean,
go to
that's really the
already
deciding
like,
factor, right?
damn. Right? For real.
Well, is that a cat hiss or a snake hiss? Because, like, we got both in this campaign.
Yeah, that is true.
Given the person you're taking it off of, it's probably
I think
a
it's a
cat
cat
hiss.
hiss.
Next item
appreciate
you're going
the
to go
out-of-the-box
for
thinking, though.
is
I guess the dagger.
the dagger. Skipping the ring. Okay.
Yeah, I want to see what
We're
this
getting
guy
there.
is.
We're getting there.
Ring we already
grand
know.
reveal.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's called Scratch. How cool is that? What's this?
Scratch.
Oh.
Do-do-do.
Oh, another +2. That's crazy.
Just scroll down.
Lifesteal.
No, it has
Weapon
1d8
1d8 plus 1 charge.
Yeah, if only he could have got to the
Fewer than 100 hit points.
Roll a 12, 22.
Oh!
Slain instantly.
Whoa!
Life force from his body. Oh.
We read at the same exact speed, Kim.
Good thing he didn't
Asterisks
come
and
back as a
content.
bigger threat later.
Seed on the save automatically. Weapon. Yeah, I think we did the right thing.
Oh, it doesn't refresh charges, though.
So you only get it only has 1 charge, is what it's saying. And
We have
that's
no
why
idea how
it's
many
on
charges
time.
it has.
But it says has 1d8 plus 1 charge. Wait,
Correct.
huh?
Oh, that's true.
So as soon as it loses the charge, if someone's slain,
Well,
then you don't get it back.
lucky for you guys, identifies
I was about
how
to say,
many
shit
charges
tell, right?
a item has. So there are
This
4
has got
charges
4.
on this dagger.
Oh my god, does it say 9 lives stealer right there? What the
Yes.
fuck? That's
This is
tight,
freaking
dude.
awesome. I just like because it's called Scratch too. It's kind of like the hiss thing.
Right, it is your ring. I love all the cat theme stuff. I love cats.
Holy shit. That thing's worth 40,000 gold pieces. We should
You know
trade
how
it.
many suits of plate mail that is?
Yeah, that could outfit. Yeah, we find something.
This
for
I
us,
would
like-
trade you for some regular plate mail.
Fuck you, Chuck. That's magical armor and magical weapons for the entire party. We just have to find somebody who has that shit. You know who has that shit? The island. The Wizard Island.
That you're not allowed to go to?
No, that Selen is not allowed to go to.
And last but not least, the Ring of Free Action.
Free action.
Oh, wow.
I read it wrong, which is why I gasped, but like that's still pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Restrained is tight. Kaylin gets restrained a lot.
Just
Right? I
Just-
feel like he does.
be clear, magic can neither reduce any of her speeds nor cause you to have the paralyzed restraint condition.
Right.
Grapple can still
Right.
restrain you,
Right.
but hold person won't work on you.
It's okay. It's an all right ring.
I'm feeling toss for the Ring of Free Action. Because most of the spells that give paralyzed or restrained are wisdom and charisma spells. And my saving throw on wisdom and charisma are +8 and +9, respectively.
Oh, that
That's
makes
kind
sense.
of a good way to look at it.
Yeah. And since he's always running around trying to save everybody, the difficult terrain not costing extra movement is even more helpful for how much he can move.
What do you think, Josh?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm good with what the group decides. It's not something I'm like, yeah, I want that. But I mean, if we think that's best for the group, I will equip it. That's totally fine.
Can Bertha equip it?
No.
Put it on one of her giant toes,
The
claws.
tip of her toe. Because that's all it will fit on.
Maybe we should give that to him.
I'm okay with giving it to him if him wants it.
Ham's about to get kitted because a lot of this stuff is very
Yeah,
well suited to
I
him.
was gonna say. It seems like already the weapons are
Like coded
kind
for
of
him.
default to his,
Yeah.
and
Right,
he can already
yeah.
avoid difficult terrain.
Nice little
Yeah.
some scratching.
The
and
main
hissing
benefit
and
of this
stuff.
ring is the difficult terrain, and him already avoids difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. I don't think the
Yeah.
would suit him.
We can give it to Zemo so he can run away effectively.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
I
Well,
kind of
that
like,
worked out well.
If you guys want my opinion, I mean, we can always like go with what you guys think is best as well, because I am not as knowledgeable. But my first impression is brooch of shielding for Kaylin, ring of free action for Toss, and then the weapons go to him. That's my first thinking. But feel free, I don't know. What do I know,
I think the weapons would be very smart for him, for sure. Because he already handles crossbow, so having this hand crossbow thingy. Plus, I mean, hello, hiss, and then scratch, definitely.
Wait, what's the magic weapon on Toss right now?
I don't have one.
Yeah, I'd put Scratch on Toss.
Scratch on top. It's a dagger.
I understand the
I
mechanics
understand.
of it. The flavor of it suck.
Yeah, I'm not. I would rather not.
Yeah. I mean,
True.
scratch and hiss are going to him. They're obviously coded for him. So
Like, I think the Brooch of Shielding should go to one of your squishies, like Azrael, Selen, or Zemo. Ring of Reaction onto Toss, and the other two onto him.
the reason I was thinking for Kaylin for the brooch of shielding was because normally I would want to put it on Toss to like max the shit out of his fucking protection, but he already has so much protection, and
I'm
I
in the
do
front
worry about Kaylin specifically on the front lines.
But it doesn't do much, honestly. I mean, that resistance to force damage isn't going to happen very.
Mhm.
Immunity to magic missile, almost same thing. I mean, that's probably why it's so cheap.
Force damage is typically really low.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
it's like an Eldritch Knight, though, man. Come on.
Eldritch Knights don't do force damage, do they? When they start
They-
doing that?
they can.
Force damage.
Or at least in 5th edition, I had some stuff that gave me force.
That was the other subclass I was looking at, but it's really strong. But I liked the flavor for the Guardian. On the...
Yeah, I like the 3 too.
So before you guys go about splitting all that gear up, we are still in your short rest.
Mhm.
Rituals are 10 minutes. We just had 4 of them permitted, so there's 20 minutes of your rest left. At the 40-minute mark, I would assume that you have built your funeral pyre for him. Or not him, sorry, for Shade.
Oh, wow. Can I use hit dice on a short rest? Is that when I can use hit dice? Because I just need to.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
down about half my life. So
Yeah,
I'm
you'll be
gonna
able
use it
to
on
when
that.
I give you the short rest. It'll give you the option.
Oh, so I can't use them yet.
No.
Okay.
So
When you give it the short rest, it's gonna reflect on me as well.
I have a way to avoid that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a bit convoluted, but I figured it out.
It's not going to do anything for you, for most people, unless you have abilities that auto refresh on short rest.
So yeah, you guys get his body onto the pyre outside at like the, say, half-hour point. You guys just light him up, or is there some service you're going to do?
I think Selen would do a little bit of a service. Mostly just praying would probably be
Maybe.
what it is.
Maybe we should wait till after the short rest until we light this, what could be a
Oh,
beacon
okay.
in the...
We could do that.
Okay, so we're going to just wait until the short rest ends and then fire up the pyre.
And then firebolt the fight. Yeah, sounds good. Firebolt.
The body's gone.
I feel like Josh detected some fuckery from Dad.
He definitely did. He saw me up his hit
Yeah.
points. What gave it away is he went to critical, and then I changed his hit points, which brought him back down to heavy, and then Josh hit him again and took him back to critical.
Yeah, that was the Thanok-esque
Yeah,
fuckery.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's freaking. Wait, where did Zemo go on the? He's no longer on the combat tracker. That's creepy.
Huh?
Because suddenly the thing like dinged in my ear and said, "Round 8, your turn" or whatever. And
Oh.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, he's not in there. Now he's an enemy. Yeah, I always knew.
Zemo,
right,
are you
so-
okay?
So Kim, now you may go ahead and use your hit die.
Oh wait, do I roll him into the chat? Is that how I do
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. Okay, here's one. Boo-ha-ha-ha-ha. Let me do one more, just for good measure.
I think you get half as much back of your hit dice on a long rest. Right? Or is it full?
I don't know, but I'm good there, so.
I actually can't remember right now if you get half your expended hit dice or half your total hit dice, but it's half.
Half your total.
Oh, cool. So if I only use 2 out of my 6, I'll get both of them back.
Yes.
I'm
Oh.
good because now I'm only down like 3 points, so now I'm okay. I'm a-okay. Just being down half my stuff kind of went.
Hurry back and you put my food away.
So now Zemo is definitely done with all of his stuff, and you guys have had 20 minutes to divvy up the loot, if you wish, before the rest ends.
Zemo is very satisfied at his work. He very much enjoys the
Ritual of the ritual.
the rituals. Yes, the rituals or using magic to identify magic. This was part of his scribe duties.
So I looked up long rest because I thought it might have changed in 2024, and it did. It took away something that was almost impossible to keep track of, which is that half hit dice thing. You now regain all of your spent hit dice when you do a long rest.
What? Wow.
That's huge.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It is huge, but at the same time, it's so hard to fucking keep track.
It is. I was relying on the game to do it, but I don't think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Fantasy Grounds it would have been okay, but at a table it's impossible.
Yeah.
Oracle, I have a question, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Where does the concordance say that the soul goes after a person dies?
DM.
To the afterlife. The celestial city of Etherion. That's what we'll say.
It's just something.
I think what he's
we
asking,
just
so the
don't-
veil doesn't block that?
So the hints are out there. You cannot use resurrection magic in this game, correct? We've established that.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
things
that's why I haven't taken River.
outside of the veil have no consciousness of the veil. Anything outside of the veil.
So it kind of seems like the souls go somewhere out of reach, somewhere we can't touch, but like we don't know much about it.
I don't know if the spells still have the same flavor that they did in 2014, but part of being resurrected is that the soul must agree to be resurrected when the spell is cast.
Touch a creature that has died in the last minute. That creature revives with 1 hit point. The spell can't revive a creature that has died of old age, nor does it restore any missing body parts. The end.
Yeah, so they've changed the flavor of it. In 2014, the soul has to agree to be resurrected. You can't force a person to be resurrected against their will. And since the soul would being outside in the afterlife of the veil does not have any knowledge or awareness of anything inside the veil, it cannot agree to return.
Yeah. So is the answer
By that,
we don't really know?
yeah, by that description, it seems like the soul can pass through the barrier on the way out, but not through the way in. Because otherwise, how did it get outside?
Yeah, technically, souls can pass through the barrier in both directions.
Okay, thank you.
But they can't agree to a resurrection to go back because they have no awareness of it happening.
Okay, my dinner's here, so I'll be right back.
Spells don't penetrate through the veil, so there's no like grasp at the soul to bring it back.
How do ghosts form?
It matters not. I cannot die.
Ghosts are souls that don't leave.
Shit.
Oh, that sounds like my ex.
Well, I found my roleplay. I found Selen's roleplay reason for doing rights for everyone. She probably would be like, I feel like it gives me comfort that I've sent them off, you know?
So
And that they can,
I would say that the
you know,
official
chill.
answer to Zemo's question would be that the temple believes and propagandizes in whatever way possible that upon death, the souls of the faithful go to the celestial city of Etherion, where the concordants originally hail from in the cosmos. As far as the souls of non-believers, they go where their karmic balance takes them.
And I'm gonna put the ball bearings in my thing because I already have caltrops because I just always wanted the silly stuff like haha toss that out so people can't. So I'll just go and move those so you guys know. All right.
So Selen, to answer his question, will say, well, there are two different answers to this. There is an answer for the faithful and one for the unfaithful. The unfaithful does not necessarily mean bad things will happen, but for the faithful, they will leave the barrier, unable to return to the gods that they believe in their homeland. And the unfaithful, the cosmos will weigh their deeds and decide what karma they deserve in their afterlife. That is what the temple believes.
So do you believe this person's soul is to be delivered to some sort of universe? You'll be judged by something, someone.
It is an interesting question. I am wondering what is fabricated by the temple and what is not. But at the very least, I choose to believe that there is somewhere something for us to go to when our lives end.
We're taught from a very young age that the gods are real, but they're just as real as you and I. They're just people, but more powerful. What they don't tell us, and I don't know if anybody knows why, they've trapped us in this bubble, and no one knows why.
I thought we've been learning why. It wasn't necessarily us they trapped in the bubble, but the great titans that they sealed away. At least that was my understanding.
That is definitely a possibility. It is difficult to even divine what the gods had intended. They are, even if they are, as you say, simply people who have reached immaculate and immense power.
Like me.
It, like gods. I feel that it would still be difficult to understand their machinations, but I have always tried to give the benefit of the doubt. There are people who do believe. Even the faithful sometimes wonder why they left. Some of them feel abandoned. But there is, at this time, no way of knowing for sure. We've been lied to I've been lied to my whole life by people who are supposed to take care of me and take care of my predecessors and protect us. And truly, I don't know what's true anymore. All I have is my faith.
He gives you kind of a look of thoughtfulness and shakes his head, and then goes back to his book.
Selen looks like she feels like kind of a little bit emotional, and she'll simply go and sit with Toss for comfort, as he has her whole life been her only comfort.
All right. With the short rest having accomplished its goals of giving you guys time to identify the items and prepare the body of Shade, that has ended. You guys are now free mechanically to have your little funeral.
Yeah. Selen would be seen praying and giving what she always imagined the priesthood to do as rites, but she's obviously never done it before. But it includes like a lot of words of like, please allow them to pass safely through the veil to where they're meant to be, stuff like that.
Is it kind of what you did? Did we do that with the caravan, the wagon people when they got slaughtered and we set that on fire? Kind of like that same idea.
Kind of. The energy feels a little bit different with Selen, especially after that conversation. But yeah, it's roughly similar.
Do you treat all your dead this way?
I don't know.
The tower has changed somewhat over the ages, of course. During the years of Darius the Inscrutable, the dead was used in all kinds of experiments, especially necromancy, which was his forte. Come to find out, he was just a devil in disguise. Learned that the hard way, we did. It's changed somewhat now. We were burned, and our ashes are scattered into the sea. Small ceremony, of course, but strictly very benign, really.
I always found the idea of fires to be a very cool and neat way to be sent off, especially if you don't know what the person wanted. I don't know. It feels sacred to me.
Sacred?
Not in a religious way, but it feels like how you feel when you see a child come to you home.
For the tower, it's very practical, of course. It prevents your rivals from using your body in, won't get into specifics, of course. It's not for me to say, really. But when you burn your body, it prevents your rivals from exacting his revenge, of course. That's very practical in the tower.
That is another reason I think that the burning out here is a good way to go, because I feel like we simply don't have the time nor energy to do like a burial, I guess. I don't know. It seems practical to me. And you said that you also burn yours at the tower?
We call it cremation. Like I said, it's just a practical, based on political reasons, from what I'm told. If you have enemies, which most wizards do nowadays, I suppose, and we have a strict law of experimenting on the dead. Necromancy is quite frowned on after Darius the Inscrutable.
That makes sense. It does break my heart whenever I see, well, for example, back at the manor, I was saddened to see such an old noble house be bewitched in such a way. They should be allowed to rest. I think only the soul has the right to the...
Are you guys having this conversation before the funeral pyre is lit or during the burning?
This is like after Selen gave her prayers, and it's like, I guess it's during the burning after the prayer.
Okay. So, as Selen is saying that final line, Zemo, you see she mid-sentence stiffens, and you see her eyes widen. She takes a sharp inhalation of breath, and then all motion ceases. She goes completely still. She looks like an actual statue for a heartbeat or two.
Having an episode. All right, what do I see?
And then her head snaps upward as if pulled by a hook. And her lips move, but the voice that comes out is not hers.
Oh.
You took my shadow from me. Her voice is layered. Male, female, monstrous, whispering, echoing, as if 1,000 minds speak through her with one throat. My blade, my eye, my faithful thoughtling. Blood trickles from...
Thoughtling! Yeah, huh?
Blood trickles from her left nostril.
It looks like liquid gold.
Ooh, nice.
Love it.
The air around you guys begins to change. It's not something in the air. It's something you're seeing overlapping the physical space around you. It's this strange white noise, like seeing TV static in the air around you in every direction. It doesn't obscure your vision. It overlaps your vision. Thoughts.
Mine?
Everyone's. Everybody becomes completely aware of what is happening at this moment.
Okay.
This voice is not a whisper. It is a booming voice that can be heard echoing throughout the small area outside this temple.
Oh, I'm being loud.
Yes, very loud.
Shit.
This is a booming voice. It is echoing through the jungle. Birds are flying out of trees. Animals are skirting away. Everything goes silent in the jungle.
Is Selen conscious of this happening?
Yes, but you can't do anything.
Yeah, like somebody's...
You're aware.
Steering wheel.
You're aware. You're in, you have the worst headache of your life. There are spikes of psychic energy being driven into your mind, taking you on this. We're not rolling damage at this point, but it is painfully taking hold of your brain, basically. This is obviously not something you've felt before, but you can tell this is an extension of what you've always felt. This is your connection to the concordance, or at least what you've always understood to be your connection to the concordance.
Yep. And now she understands that that connection has been perverted and twisted by someone else, and she is a puppet to something that should not be the puppeteer her.
What's everybody doing?
Hey, a puppet in multiple ways now.
Well,
I'm seized
I'm
up,
gonna
so
go
I can't do
running
nothing.
over to her.
Okay. As Azrael runs over towards Selen, Selen glances in her direction and raises a hand up, and Azrael is thrown backwards through the air as a bolt of white noise energy lashes out from her hand to connect to Azrael.
Ooh, I changed my mind.
She's like, can we retcon this?
You take 8 points of psychic energy. You are prone and you are 10 feet away from her. And Selen then convulses violently. Her limbs shaking, her head whipping back and forth. Her eyes roll back, and then golden tears of her blood begin to run down her cheeks from her eyes. Your jaw unhinges, opening impossibly wide and painfully so, and the multitude of voices shouts out, "She is mine! She has always been mine! And through her, I see all. Your futures belong to me. Your paths and choices are chaff. Your struggles lead you to my realm of static." Then her feet leave the ground, hanging limply, as she begins to lift into the air slowly, her head still thrown back. Her arms begin to twitch, her spine contorts, and the energy begins to intensify. That white noise in the air begins to intensify, becoming almost like a fog. Selen, your mouth stretches open even wider, and you can feel that they feel like hooks that are trying to rip your consciousness away from you into that static. And the voice that only you hear says, "Join the silence," as he begins to try to absorb you into the hive mind and end you.
Pause!
Help! I mean, help.
Well, I'm gonna grab him and be like, we must use our mind powers to help in whatever way we can. And then I guess I'll just, if I can, just reach out in any way with my mouth to throw up some kind of defense. If you don't like that, I will use an actual ability like telekinetic movement and try to thrust the being away. But I know him can psychically speak to people, so if he can try to help in whichever way.
I also like the idea that, like, in the background of all of the whatever the fuck it is that's talking, she like it's in the distance, way in the background. You can hear Selen's screams of agony.
Amazing. So yes, as you say that to him, he turns and puts a hand to his temple, staring intently, concentrating on Selen as he tries to join his psychic abilities with your own to wrest her away from whatever it is that's happening. And as you guys do that, I would like you to expend that ability. Cool. Do I have something to expend on him?
If it's expendable, it should be in the actions.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yep.
Oh, he has psionic energy. We'll expend one of those.
I'll expend that too instead of the telekinetic movement. Because
Yeah.
the telekinetic movement only of the time, and it's a little bit different than psionic.
You guys expend that. Your minds reach out, and you hit a barrier. It is huge. Your psionic abilities and him's psionic abilities combined together and up against this force that you're feeling, this psionic force. It is like this great wall in front of you. There, you don't see a way through it. It's too big to move or rip through. It does become more real to you. And go ahead if you have something to say.
No, I just started dying.
I'm also having an issue at the moment with my voice. I'm going to go grab a water real quick, and we'll get back to this.
Yeah, this totally sounds like his plan.
Yeah, I'll be right back as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have nothing figured out. What? How do you attack the Oracle? I want to help. I feel like I need to do something, but I don't know what I can do. As I lay on the ground again, curled up under a bush.
Sorry.
No, it's funny. I'm
My
laughing.
bad.
Wow, Selen. I thought we were friends. Like, what's up with that? It was like, bitch slap me. Wow.
Well, what's funny is on the map, me and Azrael both put movement actions towards you. But since
right at
Kimberly
the same
was
time,
the one
yeah.
that said it vocal, she was the one that got hosed. And like as he was describing what happened, I like calmly canceled my movement request. It was like, no.
I know, I saw that.
I figured you did.
I'm back. Where were we?
Suffering.
Yes.
Me and him were just about to free the Oracle from the predicament she's in.
You can see that there are cracks in the wall. It's immense, and the cracks are tiny. They're tiny enough that unless you weren't working with him side by side, you wouldn't have seen them. But together, you guys are able to like examine this wall, try to manipulate it, and you find that there are these cracks. I would like you guys to both. You can use whatever skill you would like that you think fits, like insight or investigation or whatever, to try to use your sonic powers to widen the crack.
Is there anything I can do from the inside? Lucky, inspo?
If you want to burn a lucky, I will let one of these two toss because of your bond. Roll with advantage for whatever he's rolling.
I would like to burn one of my lucky points.
Ooh, that is a well-timed lucky.
Yes.
Yes, it will.
Whew.
Selen's divinity reaches out desperately for Toss, begging for help, lending him her own strength.
Oh,
Holy
nice.
shit, you! Oh my god!
Oh, nice.
Well, that kind of sets the stage for us here. With the avoidance of the natural 1 and the gaining of a natural 20, I would say that the cracks are driven open. You guys work in conjunction. You use your psionic abilities to brace against each other and push at one side each of this one crack you identify. And you feel this strange white noise energy rip at the extremes as you force it apart. Selen. She goes still. Dead still. Then slowly she folds in on herself. Arms drawing in, spine curving down into a fetal position. A single heartbeat passes.
Fetal position?
Yes.
Oh, tight. That's pretty. I like
And
that.
then, with a burst of light and an unfurling of her wings, her limbs are flung outwards, and you guys...
My robes billowing.
Yes. Light shines from her wings, making everything in this dim environment bright as daylight noon in the open. And you hear her mouth moves once more, and the voice that comes out is still not hers, but it is no longer the cacophony of voices it was before. It is a single, strong, steady voice that says, "Enough! Enough! Enough! Enough!" And then quieter, "She is mine, and you are cast out." And Selen, you feel that white noise energy drain away from you. The pain goes away. The claws in your brain release. The voice was not shouted, not angry, not cold. It was commanding. It was
like when Gandalf
divine.
uses his like booming voice.
Yes. The psychic tethers around
Steady
you
and
shatter
confident.
like glass. And for the first time, you feel the true connection to the concordance.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
There is absolute serenity that comes over you. A confidence of self that you have never felt before. You're not alone. The, not consciousness, but the essence of every oracle that served before you joins you.
No way.
She settles back to the ground and then drops to her knees, and you take in a ragged breath of sweet air, sweeter than you've ever tasted before. The amount of stress and dimming of what you are, you didn't know how much that this thing was putting on you. But now that it's gone, you feel things like you've never felt them before. You are free.
Oh my god. Am I still being possessed by the
No,
good guy?
you're free.
She asked by the good guy because the other guy came in and put mine.
Oh, that also fades away. You can still feel him, though. Like, you can tell that he's not controlling you, and he's not using you at this moment. But you feel his presence. Much like you feel Toss all the time in the back of your mind, you feel this guy in the back of your mind.
Does Toss feel him?
Get crowded in here.
Seems to.
I think Selen is just stood stunned.
With that, I'll kind of use my arm to turn him's shoulder and have him facing me. I kind of give him a grim look for a second, then extend my hand in a handshake. Thank you. You've earned my trust now.
He slaps his forearm into yours as he grasps your forearm.
What just happened?
Can I like shake myself off and stand up?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm gonna do. As I still kind of stare at Selen, and then I glance over to
Okay, back, I'm
Haas
sorry.
and him, and I'm kind of just trying to feel like, are we all good yet? Like, what happened? Along with how Zemo was unsure, I'm like, whoa, thrown for a loop.
While you stepped
Well,
away,
still-
Willow, Zemo did, in character, ask, what just happened?
What just happened?
That thing that's perverted my connection to the concordance veil. It was pushed away. I feel so clear. And she just like finally like just bursts into tears. And her figure doesn't seem so tense. It's like her body has been like relieved.
Tosses kind of ragdolling him's arm with his vigorous handshake and turns to Zemo and says, "Yeah, I think me and him helped expel the mental block that was in there."
Oh, we definitely did. If we had not found that crack, then who knows? Maybe Toss and I opened the door. That's what it felt like.
It is. It's exactly what it felt like.
As part of becoming one with the oracles of the past, you would understand now something that Elendor said to you in the carnival dream. Or maybe he didn't say it to you, but he said it to someone, and it makes sense to you in this moment. That he made the comment, something along the lines of telling someone that he chose them 5,000 years ago, basically. He's been guiding the steps of fate for 5,000 years to get to that person. And you feel that that is absolutely true with you right now. The first oracle, if it had been anyone different, you would not be oracle right now. He chose the first oracle, not because of who the first oracle was, but because of who it led to.
The butterfly effect of it all.
Yeah. He had to choose that oracle to produce you in this moment.
Yeah, Selen's just hugging herself and weeping relieved and joyous tears. Like she's like sat down for the first time.
And as you begin to cry and tears fall down your face, the first drops of the storm begin to fall in the jungle.
Has it rained here before?
Yeah, it rains here all the time. It's just you guys haven't experienced it in the adventure yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a rainforest jungle. You're not unfamiliar with the rain.
I have a question. Since Selen feels the presence of the past oracles and she shares a connection with us, does he also feel that familiarity?
No, he feels that you feel much more at peace. Cool, that was fun. What do you guys want to do next?
I'm gonna slowly kind of creep over to be by Selen cautiously to see if anything happens again. Like I originally
Poor
was
Azrael
doing.
just healed up and took damage.
She's like, I have PTSD instantly.
As you approach Selen, she looks at you and you flinch.
Rude.
Ah. Are you okay, Selen?
Selen wipes her eyes, both her blood and her tears, and she says, I've never felt better in my life.
I just exhale like a kind of a held, pent-up breath, like, oh, okay, that is good.
A brief flash of lightning overhead and a rip of thunder. The rain begins to intensify.
Some shelter.
How does my body feel after all that fucking torture?
I don't want to give you exhaustion, but you are exhausted.
I imagine Selen's like on her knees, she's so pooped. But she
give her exhaustion, DM. What are you stop being a pussy?
And Selen will reach out her hands towards Toss and
Oh yeah, he's there,
gently ask
bending
him, yeah.
over, helping her up, arm over the shoulder. Guess we're going in the temple.
Yeah, I can run back and get one of them cats and make some kitten steaks.
Delicious in temple.
I have my gruel. Yeah, delicious in temple.
and,
All right. You guys
Selen and
pack
Toss
back
will-
into the temple.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I assume that you guys set up some kind of little warming fire or something like that. It's not really cold, but you guys are pretty acclimated to the temperature ranges that occur here. So even dipping down in a rainstorm begins to become a little chilly in a very hot location.
Yeah, I go get one of them displacer beasts. I'm gonna cook us up a little bit of stir fry, some soy sauce, some teriyaki, some rice.
Give me a survival check.
For what?
For fun.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
So you do drag the displacer beast back in. They're pretty heavy, actually. You can do it without a problem, especially with Bertha helping you out. But you do drag it back through the jungle. Gets snagged a few times, but you get it back in there. You dress it out, which doesn't go well. You end up like piercing the gallbladder and the bile sac and stuff like that. It stinks in here really bad now. But eventually you get some meat off and manage to cook it up, and you burn it.
Wow.
He said, "Ew, bro."
I mean, that does make sense. It's one of the few times, like, I'm more skilled at survival than my freaking character. Like, and I have no roleplay justification. It's like he made cheese.
He was a cheesemaker, yeah. Now he's trying to branch off into butchery.
Like, why didn't freaking him stop him? This is him's fault, not mine.
I imagine that the response to that would be something like, "Why would I interrupt such entertainment?"
True. I do want to say also in support, I think a separate role for the cooking kind of would have been better.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Like, I'm eating it.
It's a little tough.
I mean, my gruel. Yeah.
So about half an hour goes by. The rain begins to slacken outside. The mist that was hanging in the air has, for the moment, kind of chilled out. But as soon as the sun comes back out, it's going to begin to build up again.
Well, what do you guys think? We should camp here or toss Lynn on Bertha and go back to town and chill out there?
I'd rather have the creature comforts of civilization, if you don't mind. A roof over my head, warm bed.
What is our next goal? Straighten that out before we decide our course of action.
I don't have any further orders. This was it. I suppose I'll go back to the stacks now.
I have
Rather relish
I have
that.
the same goal as I've had from the get-go, is take care of you, watch over you, and sounds like we need to still get you fixed. But I do believe, as I said, I would definitely need the right proper tools and workbench, and I feel the only place to do that is where you came from, Toss. So that is the direction I feel we may need to go. Whether there's other stuff along the way we need to accomplish, that's up to the rest of the group.
There or to the volcano area for the last gem, right? Those are our two big goals.
Oh, I did forget about that, yeah.
Well, they're both west.
Right?
And I just need to write a poem for Janet and catch her a throne. Apparently she's real bougie and it needs to be solid amethyst.
Is that also west?
Yeah, it's like the same place that you're from.
Sounds like we're going west.
The nearest site
Sorry, I'm messaging.
to those locations is Zephyr's Tide, where presumably going down underneath of Callaway Estates will take you to the Emerald Gem. And then there is Aetherion, is the next stop to the west, where the Crystal Throne is, the Amethyst Throne. And then way over to the west is Kragenval, and the volcano is in the same mountain range as Kragenval.
Wouldn't we want that gem from the volcano, though, before going to Aetherion? I mean, I know Aetherion's along the way, but I don't know if we should have both remaining gems before we go there.
All I would say is that Aetherion is within sight of the Garden of Granite. And the Garden of Granite is the political and physical stronghold of the temple. So the further west you go,
Where Papa is.
the closer you get to massive forces of the temple.
Well, I guess our next stop should be Zephyr-Tide again and finding our way to the Emerald Gem.
Why can't I find the world map? What's it called again?
Zerathine update.
update.
I should change the name of it to just Zerathine. There.
I mean, we could probably catch a boat.
Yeah, we already know that walking from Zentharis to Mistmoor is 8 days.
Super long.
And a
Oh,
boat
stay with us.
from Mistmoor to Zephyr's Tide took 7 days to sail up around the Cape Forge Fang. Maybe it was 3 days. Maybe it was 3
I have
days.
to go back and look. Yeah, it was a shorter time.
Yeah, it was 3 days, and it was overnight to sail from Valthor to Zephyr Tide.
So, like, if we go out the eastern side of the map, do we appear on the western side of the map, like
Nope.
an old school game?
Nope. You'll go out until you hit the dome, and then you can follow the dome to the western side of the map.
No, I don't like that.
Have we hit the time of the Trial of the Forge?
What?
What is the Trial of the Forge?
Oh, that's a competition in Kragenval.
Okay, so we are definitely not going to make that.
I think it's already happened.
Yeah, that's why I was trying. The more recent dates I hadn't kept track of as well this last swoop, so I'm not sure exactly where we are into the new month of Forgemire. So I wasn't sure if we had already passed that time frame on the 5th.
We are 8 days past the last time we had the calendar conversation, which put us at like the 27th of Flareness, 28th.
Yes, 27th. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it puts us literally on the day of Trial of the Forge.
Oh, so
The
this
5th.
is Trial of the Forge Day.
The 5th of Forgemire. Okay. See, I was feeling that, but I wasn't sure. All right.
That date sounds so badass. The 5th of Forgemire.
The Hammer Day, 5th of Forgemire. Somebody's got a birthday coming up at the end of the month.
Whose birthday is it going to be?
The 22nd is Kalen's,
Ooh.
a Forgemire.
So did you guys decide if you're going to rest here in the temple, a long rest, or if you're going back to Zentharis?
How far are we?
A couple hours from
Well, we need
Zentharis.
to.
You can get there about nightfall if you left now.
We should go back.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
agree.
You guys trek back into Zentharis. A couple of hours journey, and you get back as night fully falls upon the area. In fact, I would say that you emerge from the jungle just in time to witness the dimming, which is the time of day where the crystal on Dawnspire winks out for the night.
Winking, blinking, and nod.
You guys can either seek accommodations in an inn or a tavern. Not a tavern, an inn. Or you can head back to the manor house of Dawnspire.
I, of course, go back to the manor house.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you guys march through the streets. As you guys are walking through the streets, it's pretty obvious that something befell you guys. You guys are covered in blood. Your clothing is in complete disarray. Some of it's ripped.
I'm pulling leaves out of my coily hair.
And people are looking. Some are pointing as you walk through the streets.
Don't worry, none of the blood is mine.
A fair number make some sort of strange symbol with their hands, some warding symbol, as Zemo walks by. None of them say anything towards you guys, but you can tell that there's a general vibe walking through the town that, like, people can tell you're outsiders and they're wary. Eventually you arrive back at the gate, and Zemo is able to perform the rituals that open the gate once more. And you guys re-enter the manor house, this mansion-like magical abode, where you can have your evening. Walking in, you would not immediately see Jorvik in the area. His blackboard has been re-covered up by the curtain. There is some trays sitting out that have pastries and dried meats and cheeses and stuff like that on it, as well as some teas. There is liquor in the liquor cabinets in different decanters. There's a kitchen staff and a dining area if you guys wish to seek that out, and can have actual meals prepared for you by invisible servants. Stuff of that nature.
Actually, I'm going to talk to him. Isn't him from this town?
No.
Oh, well, him.
He's from the jungle outside of this town, isn't he?
Yeah, him is from the Coil of the Scale.
Oh, of scale.
Okay. I'm still going to ask him if he can find us somebody that, like, trades magical goods and stuff, like a fucking fence or something.
I'm sure we can. Would probably take time.
How much time?
7 days.
Wait, around 7 days.
Well, you say trade or sell?
He said trade.
Trade is less. It'd probably take you, like, for something that high quality, what do you want to trade it for? If you're wanting magical items, it's going to take the whole 10 days or 7 days. But if you just want some stuff to trade for this item, you probably get it in a day or two.
What item?
I'll just wait until we get to Kragan Mall.
What item?
I don't know.
I'm trying to offload these gauntlets of ogre power to see if we can get some armor.
So if you guys want, you can have your long rest and just start up again in the morning in Zentharis, or you can do what you wish with your evening. The night has fallen. Zentharis does not immediately go to sleep. Commerce continues into the night, although not all night. And there are various inns and taverns and bars and stuff like that are open. The docks are there. There is some shopping experience available still until later in the evening. But you guys can do what you wish with your time on this night.
I write bad poetry to Janet.
I start looking through the cupboards looking for wine.
Give me an investigation.
Don't mind if I do.
Selen rests. Girl has some sleep debt she needs to catch up on.
She's out. Yeah, easy.
And Zemo quickly just overindulges. He cannot help himself.
He's like, I've seen some shit. Things I can't explain.
Things that go against my worldview.
I definitely want to get cleaned up. Feeling rather, excessively part of the jungle still on me from being prone multiple times under bushes. And I feel like my little metallic freckles are rather dulled, and I need to shine them up again.
Yeah,
and also
you find
proper food.
a room off to the side with tiles, beautiful marble tiles throughout, and there's a brass claw-footed tub in there, full of warm water. It's bubbles and suds and everything on top of it. You don't know who prepared this bath, but it's prepared. Undressing, you put your clothes off to the side on a table, and you sink down into the warm water, and you can feel the grime just lifting off of you, and you can tell that this is magic. This whole tub is magically cleaning you. You don't have to scrub, you don't have to wash anything. Being in it will do the job.
All right, then I just lay back, and relax, taking a load off, as they say.
As you lean back, the light in the room dims. Candle flames, no candles, just candle flames ignite around the bath, and the door.
Hold on, is this a minute?
Is this what?
You're scaring me now. I'm like, why you just hold on. I don't know if I want to get so comfortable now.
And then the door opens,
Oh my god.
and after a few seconds,
She covers her boobies.
your clothing. Well, she's below the suds. Your clothing lifts up on its own violation and walks out the door, floating as if somebody's carrying it, and the door closes behind you.
Oh, they're gonna wash your clothes.
I just look over, watch it all happen, and I kind of shake my head and I'm like, I don't have time for this. And I lay back again into the suds, closing my eyes. Like, no time, no energy. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
In a few.
Sometime later, you are vaguely aware of your clothing floating back into the room and settling back down where you left it. Now sparkling clean and very fresh.
Ah, in the nick of time.
Zemo, in that time, you have managed to consume too much wine of too high a caliber. And Kaylin, up to you. You're either finished with your poem or you have come up with a title.
Oh, he's thinking long and hard on this one.
Eventually, into the main study where you guys are getting food or drink. I don't know who's in there. Not Azrael, not Selen. But anybody else is up for being in this room. Zemo, certainly. When Jorvik comes walking in and says, "Oh, you have returned. Very good. Did you guys take care of that problem?"
Indeed.
Very good. That will make things much easier in the future to not have to worry about this dangling exponent.
Zemo stands up suddenly and then falls forward, trying to catch himself.
Zemo.
And then he staggers upright. Yes, sir, I'm here. Ready for your service. And he wobbles a little bit. His right eye is roaming about of its own accord.
I think maybe you need to lay down for a while, my friend. Why don't you
Think
give
so,
me this?
sir.
And he tries to take the bottle out of your hand.
And Zemo pulls away. I'm fine, sir. Thank you. As he lurches backwards to get out of his grip, and then stumbles, and then plops onto a couch. Maybe I'll just take a rest. I seem to have had too much wine.
Yeah, you lay down on a plush little couch, and within moments, Zemo begins to snore, and you got whoever else is in there can see Jorvik quickly casts Mage Hand and removes the bottle from Zemo and guides it back over to the cabinet. Can
I'm in there.
do anything else for the rest of you before I retire for the evening, or are you good?
I believe we are trying to get ship's passage west.
To what port?
Except for time.
I will investigate while you guys rest and see if I can find a captain willing to take you. When do you wish to leave? Tomorrow, I assume.
I believe so.
Very well. I will make the arrangements. And then he leaves the room.
I go retrieve the bottle that he put away and partake myself.
Okay.
Selen is passed the fuck out as well.
You guys get your long rest over the course of the night. The next morning dawns.
Do we wake up?
Nice. Someone
No,
remembered.
not you.
Damn. The dice just don't like me.
They are.
I'm going to change the
so
color.
bad. I would change them. Yeah.
Change the color.
Going back to purple. Purple liked me. Yeah, that's acceptable.
Oh yeah.
That is a very bright color.
Your bright color.
Very Janet-y.
Okay.
Wait, so what are we doing now? Where do you guys want to go?
Did we get a long rest?
Yes, I gave
Yeah,
you
I
guys a
guess
long
so.
rest.
Okay. Sorry, I'm watching.
Yeah, port and rolls.
Horton rolls.
We got a long rest, and I asked Yorvok to get us ship's passage to Zephyr.
I got a full pool of hit points. Dude, we don't have any gold. How much gold was on the cat?
It's in the book.
75.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Jorvik would come in. Zemo, you're not feeling real great.
I seem to have drunken too much wine.
I'll take those other 2 oil flasks because I already have a couple. So then now I have a bunch.
Zemo, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Hold on, let me buff you first.
Do I go to attribute? Do I roll in attributes or saves? Saves, right?
Saves.
Who the fuck is it?
Cool.
Oh, I have a +1.
Jorvik comes
Where do I get-
into. It looks like
Where
you
do I
have a
get the
+1
from?
from your wisdom.
Yeah. Oh, because of proficiency.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you another +3.
From what?
Aura.
Oh. Are you sleeping with him?
Wow.
I didn't hear a
Just gonna
no.
help people?
Yeah.
Gonna help people, huh? That's what
It'd
we're
be
doing.
nice. It'd be nice and warm.
The only reason I'm asking is because he has to be within a certain distance of you to get the benefits of your aura, and this is upon his waking, which is just on the couch in the room, so you could just be.
That's funny.
You better not have pissed on the couch.
Right? Just like a cat. Jorvik walks into the room, yawning. His robe is in the process of being buttoned up as he walks in. He says, good morning all. I was able to communicate with the captain last night. There is a ship awaiting you, leaving for the west this morning. If you wish to take it, I have arranged for payment of passage.
Nice. I'm ready.
I go back to the tower now, sir. Return to the stacks. My mission is complete.
I thought we had this discussion already, Zemo.
We did?
And your circumstances have changed?
Is that a question?
Yeah,
You asking me a
yeah,
question?
yeah.
Oh. I suppose not, sir. I don't remember our conversation. That was,
He said that if you go back to Dawnspire right now, people are going to realize that you were gone without permission and start asking questions.
yeah. Guess we don't want the people asking me questions.
Well, the main reason would be because you didn't have permission to be out at the tower, whether you thought you did or not. There was no official permission granted by anyone who could really grant you permission.
Wait, is that letter from his mom forged? Did you make that shit up?
I don't know why you're stuck on this letter from his mom with this tower.
Oh my gosh.
Because
That
it
letter-
specifically says, take care of him. He's a special boy and I love him. Did you forge that shit?
His mom handed it to him.
Yeah.
He forged other documents.
I want my insight check.
Roll. Cool.
This guy's a fucking liar.
You definitely don't trust his answers,
Boy, so much for changing the color of my dice.
right?
Apparently, I can only roll above a 10 if I have disadvantage.
Well, I'm not stopping you from rolling with disadvantage if you want to. In the future.
That's so cracked.
Right?
Confirmed. All right, I head to the dock.
Selen follows closely.
Well, I, of course, follow them.
So what's our angle?
Zemo's
About 48 degrees.
Zemo is very sad that he cannot go back to the tower.
I mean, we're going to sail by it. You can wave. It's okay, buddy. Maybe you should write a book.
I can do that. I'm very good at writing.
Yeah.
What shall I write it about?
You know what? Write it about our adventures.
We're having an adventure.
Yeah, we're having all kinds of adventures.
I hadn't thought
And
about that.
then you can do a treatise on your theories about that staff. Like what it actually does.
It's about beavers. That's what you told me. It's about beavers.
Yeah. That is definitely the beaver stick.
Well, before we leave, I want to invest in buy some more supplies in writing utensils and ink and some more blank diaries and future spell books.
How much money are you putting towards that?
How much money do I have? I have 34 gold pieces. I spend it all.
All right. You can go through the items list and take 34 gold pieces worth of supplies that may be needed if there's anything specific. Otherwise, you can just write down some supplies in your character sheet worth 34 gold pieces.
I'm just going to leave it ambiguously blank, and then if I need it, I'll just mention it in the future. And
I remember this conversation.
We'll chalk down that that we had this conversation, and just you trust me that.
Noted.
Heading for the
different,
docks, you guys
the old
locate
address
the
word.
ship that he gives you the name of, the Silver Gull, a sleek, fast courier ship. It has just one mast of sails, and it does have the ports for oars to be slipped out through, and there is a woman on the deck who is shouting orders to a bunch of other people up there. Obviously, she is in charge. As you guys approach, Selen and Toss, and Kaylin.
You'll have to roll for me. I'm
Oh yeah.
getting some stuff.
Give me some perception checks in the tower, please.
Would I roll a 5?
No, you did slightly better than that.
So I don't see shit. Got it.
Toss and Selen, as you guys are walking towards the docks, you begin to pick up on the people in town. Not only are they looking at you, but you see one, a woman, middle-aged, slightly green hair in a otherwise dark red, like auburn head of hair, done up quite nicely, wearing a black dress with some white starry designs on it. She clocks you guys and then makes a face, and then turns and marches over about 20-30 feet down to a corner, and you see her talk to a person wearing a white robe. And as that person turns, you see the star of the Concordance upon their chest.
Seems the bad guys know of our location.
I puff out my chest.
It's like fucking do something.
Fucking Oracle.
I know, right? That's what I'm gonna go ahead. You want some? Fafo.
No,
Fafo.
they have no foe in mind.
I'm reconnected to my gods, bitch. Say what happens.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Like, my character sheet says my hit points are full and I'm ready to spend them.
Right?
Looks like I got extra hit points to spend right now. Yeah.
So your means of leaving town are before you, but before you take that, there are other things in this town that we have discussed before this. There's Jonathan Vox. There's the items for the ritual for the temple.
Oh, I guess. Yeah. Before we leave town, am I able to find anything? Any ingredients?
How much do you want to spend?
Um.
All the ingredients are available. It's just a matter of what
Yeah.
can you get.
Well, before
Really
we
wish we spread out the gold.
Take some of it.
I need a. Before we left, I wanted to inquire about a specific component that I needed, but it's expensive.
What component?
Let me see here. The sensor for my clairvoyance spell has to be a focus of 100 plus gold pieces worth. Jeweled horn for hearing, or a glass eye for seeing. So, I need a glass eye. But
Worth 100
it's
gold
expensive.
pieces?
Yeah, worth 100 plus. If that's something that what's his name could provide me.
Jorvik?
Yeah, Jorvik.
He can trade you for it. He doesn't own it. Like, the items that are here in the chapter house belong to the spire.
Mm-hmm.
And are tracked and regulated and stuff like that. So
We'll bring it right back.
he may
Something
have
I
what
can
you
sign
need,
out for a library.
but you're going to have to cover the cost in some way. And the wizards don't believe in credit.
Yeah.
They know it's a scam.
I have a book in lycanthropy. I don't know how much can that be worth.
I got a short bow.
Those have value.
The book of lycanthropy. Does it matter if the book of lycanthropy was lifted from another tower facility that I'm selling to another tower facility?
Where'd you get it?
The Oracle gave it to me.
And I stole it. I took it
From where?
from that wizard guy who was with the snake, and we made eye contact as he took it.
Oh, Arnok.
Yeah.
He's like, I
Arnok.
guess it's the Oracle. She can do what she wants, I guess.
Arnok's laboratory is Arnok's laboratory. It is not a Spire facility. That's just his place.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did I miss something? What are we doing?
How much is that book worth? I wonder.
Roll a d20.
I got an extra short bow and an extra suit of chainmails. Value's 100.
Oh, there you go. The armor and stuff would cover the cost.
Okay, cool.
Wait, what are we having to pay extra?
For a spell component that I need.
Oh, okay.
Needs
All
100 gold pieces worth of stuff to trade or coin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I deleted the items.
All right. You have your spell component then.
Awesome. Thank you, Toss. It was very kind of you.
The joke was getting heavy.
Are
Well, I
you
guess I'll go talk to
7?
Jonathan.
Six.
All right. Seeking Jonathan out, you would hear him working before you arrive at his shop, the ringing out of steel on steel. As you arrive, you can see that he has a couple of apprentices working on some minor pieces while he is pounding away at a sword. Glances up and nods at you as he continues to work.
I'm gonna
Not
take
being great at. Go ahead.
I'm gonna really quick just take my my share of the gold in there. I'm just gonna add it to my inventory. It's 12 gold.
Not very great at social encounters. I'll just kind of walk up to him and. Hello. I'm here to inquire what you know of your lineage, and maybe of your royal patron. Any information would be appreciated.
Of course there, Tin Man.
Sorry, that's stupid. Tin Man. He called you a Tin Man.
You're the first person to really ask me about it. I make jokes about it all the time, but nobody takes me seriously. What would you like to know? Do you have any specific information you're after, or just my story?
What happened to him? What happened to his family?
He sets his hammer off to the side and hands the sword piece he's working on over to an apprentice, and then he motions you over to a doorway to a back room area. Is everybody with Toss, or is Toss doing this alone?
If Toss wants Selen around, she can be around. If not, then she can.
Yeah, he wouldn't have cared. I figure Selen probably would come along.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But if anybody else wants to be there, that's fine too. Azrael's probably there. She doesn't stay far behind us. But we're probably all here. We went to the market to get the last few things before the journey. Zemo got his little thing because I was there to help trade for that. So yeah, we're probably just traveling as a group like we usually do, clearing up loose ends, getting the last of our supplies, yada yada.
So yeah, he leads you guys into a back room where there's a table. It's like a break room for his himself and his apprentices. So there's a few chairs around it. It's maybe not enough for everybody to sit, but there's enough room for sit and stand. I suppose I could give you Grandma's version. Truth be told, I never knew what bits were real and what bits were an old woman's making. But she swore on her own teeth that it all happened.
Yes, I'll accept that version.
It all started back with the original matriarch of the family. Never heard her real name. Gran just called her the one who ran when the sky fell. He snorts softly. Supposedly, she was there when Aetherion burned. Smoke so thick you couldn't tell day from night. Soldiers screaming, crystal spires cracking, folks running every which way. Taps the table with his fingers. Gran said the matriarch, she weren't strong or clever or gifted, just stubborn. Too stubborn to lay down and die. She crawled through a half-collapsed tunnel, carrying a babe in one arm. Broke 3 toes kicking down a door off its hinge to get out. Bit a soldier's thumb clean off when he tried to drag a baby out of her arms. The woman had grit. If stubbornness were steel, she'd have been a king's spear. She made it out. Barely. Ran till she found folk who owed the king favors. Told her king was her father. They hid her. Gave her a new name. Gave her son a chance at life. Later there was great Uncle Joram. Hammerblood, Gran called him. He weren't no warrior. Worked the docks down in Zephyr's Tide, but he had a temper like a kicked warg. Story goes when the temple seized the tide, a squad tried to take his hammer, and he took a swing at him. Holds up his hand in front of you guys like, before you say anything about my dude, swinging at the concordance like he's defending him. Didn't kill nobody, mind you. Joram weren't that foolish, but he cracked the captain's helmet in half, clean down the brow. Made a sound like a walnut popping. He grins proudly. At that, he points over to the side, and on a mantelpiece above a fireplace, you can see that there is a crumpled and cracked helmet sitting up there of great age. Temple didn't like that, but the captain, the one with the split helm, let Joram off with a warning, said if all blacksmiths swung that true, the world would be safer. Gran said that helm sat in Joram's forge till the day he died. When I found it in a back closet in a chest, I figured it needed to be displayed somewhere, so the mantle it goes to. Later yet, Aunt Mayra comes into the story, a midwife in eastern Dawnspire Ridge. Zemo, that's one of the districts on the Dawnspire Island, Dawnspire Ridge.
Okay.
He lowers his voice like sharing gossip. Folks said she had the sight, could tell if a babe would be strong or sickly just by laying a hand on Mam's belly. Temple didn't like that one bit at all. Said it encroached, but they never touched her. Gran said Mara once stared down a sapphire priest who came sniffing around and told him his own future. He leans in. Told him he'd die choking on a fishbone. He snorts. 3 months later, choked on a fishbone. Temple never bothered a Vox in Dawnspire Ridge again. Dalen the Bright Forge. Dalen's my favorite. He starts arranging tools subconsciously as he speaks. Bright Forge was a smith like me. Only difference is he could see heat. He taps his temple. Gran said he could tell the strength of metal by the color of the flame kissing it. Could shape steel that sang. Kings begged for his work. Temples tried to claim him. Dalen told them all to piss a river. Said no man loyal to Concordance sold his craft to tyrants. He mimed someone grabbing a hammer. Made one last sword before he died. Sang like glass, cut like sunrise. His face softens. Gran swore our line carried Dalen's spark. That knack for knowing metal, hearing it talk back. Taps his chest once. I reckon she was one, right? But the matriarch, she was the one that Gran used to cry about. A slight heaviness enters his voice. Said the woman carried more ghosts than any mother should. Said she never laughed the same after Etherion. Said some nights she woke screaming, holding her son like she thought he was vanishing. He doesn't look at the party for a moment, looking away. But she lived, and she lived long enough to see her son grow, long enough to see his family sprout. He looks at you, Toss. No fear in his gaze, but almost recognition you can see. Gran always said the Vox blood carried two things: fire and memory. His thumb brushes the pommel of a half-forged sword at his belt. I never understood that until now. Does that answer your question?
The information is appreciated. If you could elaborate on how you understand that now.
Well, I'm not the brightest man in the world, but I can see a family tree and where it sprouts from. The matriarch she speaks of, who claimed to be the daughter of the king of Etherion, well, that's exactly what it is, a claim, and one that we did not seek out. It's obvious that, according to Gran, she was in hiding for the rest of her life, though Gran was never real specific about what she was hiding from. But I can tell you, there's one last piece of information that Gran used to say. And
Lean
that's
in closer.
King Theros, our matriarch's father, king of Etherion. He was taken on the day that the sky fell in Etherion. And some in the family would pass down that he was assigned a new duty in a new life, doing new things for the temple, and that is why our family had to go into hiding, to avoid the search of the king.
Avoid the search of the king?
I admit I don't much know what that means, but we know that she went into hiding. She changed the name of her son and herself. Later, we stepped back into the role, stepped back into those names. The name of Vox. The king was gone, his search unfruitful, the danger past.
He did search.
Selen looks at Toth as he says that.
Do you know something about this story?
Is he asking me or Selen?
You.
I'm not sure. I have feelings, thoughts, and memories, but what they mean from my perspective, I cannot decipher.
Well, I have told you my story of my family. Perhaps you could return the favor, and maybe your perspective need not be the only one.
Well, I have memories of fire, of the fall of Etherion.
Excuse me? Etherion fell, what, 4,000, 5,000 years ago?
4,976 years.
That's a very specific number.
I've seen visions of myself in that fire, of the people you claim running from my location.
Who are you?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Dad?
Yeah.
With my newfound connection to the oracles, does any of this sound familiar, like from the earliest or anything?
This is from before the time of the oracles. Well, no. This is actually during the time of the first oracle. The fall of Etherion happens a few years after the first oracle is created. Okay. I would say that while you are listening to this story, when the subject of the destruction of Etherion comes up, you get chills down your spine, involuntary, as your connection with the oracles doesn't really bring on a memory, but brings on a feeling.
Do I know the name of the first oracle?
I think it's written down in your notes, your diary notes.
I know the last oracle was.
I can't rely on AI. Every time I tell it to give me past information, it changes it. So it is entirely possible. I have also sent Josh some information about the first oracle in the past, and
Yeah,
it may have a different name. It may have a different name.
Well, there was. That's what I was going to ask too. Theros. Is that different from Calith? Or...
Yeah, Calith was a placeholder name.
Okay.
In-game canon, we had the Zemo seeing the vision, or the painting, and named the king of Etherion Theros Vox. So that's the name that we're going to go with. As
I know I have it somewhere. Oracle Diary entries. Perfect.
there you go. I was about to say, I think I sent it to you in Messenger, and you can search Messenger for files. I probably sent it as a file.
Oracle Lyrathine. And now that I had that information, I wanted to say something to Toss, as he said, as he's like talking about like I remember the fall, and Selen will look to him and say, I think she remembers too, Lyrathine. She did not like it. It is a bad memory for her.
That's a little shocking to hear. She's never spoken like this before. And as I said in the last session, the first oracle is the oracle that you had the biggest connection with, the best connection with, Toss.
Yeah.
Yeah, Selen definitely brings up first oracle.
Well, I don't know if there's anything more I can glean from here. Toss would just be looking internally. Maybe he'd glance over at Zemo, the source of his previous confirmation with his seemingly blurt wisdom that he didn't even know he had out of nowhere.
Zemo's taken aback that you're looking at him. He doesn't understand why. Then he looks behind him, like, are you staring past me?
Josh, what does Toss think of all this? Is he starting to put it all together?
Yeah, after the carnival, he really was. When the cardboard cutout flipped around.
That was the moment for him where he was like, that's me? I'm really that guy?
Yeah, he was like, I had hair.
Yeah. In that case, you would feel like the people in that video, are indeed your mortal wife and child. But it also feels correct that your daughter had a child.
Or was carrying.
No, I would say that you have not a memory, but a feeling of a memory of pride, that the line continues. Although, until this moment when he said that, no idea.
Well, the blood does carry memory. But yeah, I was already kind of thinking like the memories in that video weren't necessarily chronologically together.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Which now makes me think that was my wife's arm under the rubber.
Oh, wow. That's what I assumed. Haha, that's crazy.
It does look like a feminine hand.
Right? That's what I thought. I didn't think about this stuff not being in a chronological order there, so...
Yeah, they were just like fractured, splintered memories that were flashing back into me.
That makes a little more sense, though, too, yeah.
And just for the record, for everyone's enjoyment, because I think it's awesome. That part of my backstory had nothing to do with me. I didn't pick any of that.
No, I just thought it was fun.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I'll admit, I'm pleased. It's just like it did help the surprise factor and the mystery reveal part of it too. Because I was like, really? I was like, is that possibly?
You're like, that's me?
That's what's going on? Back to the scene.
Back in character. Yep.
Yeah, back to the scene.
I will look at Jonathan, eyes kind of flaring. If the blood carries memory, then the kinship I feel must be true. And I'll kind of extend my arms in a hug-like stance.
He stares at you for a moment and then slowly steps into it. But as he does, you hear him in a very low, whispered voice into your ear. Are you really him?
No, he's him.
I will whisper back, I think I was. And just kind of, with emphasis on the word was. And just kind of leave it at that.
He steps back out of your embrace, stares at you all for a second as he stands across the room a little bit, and then he drops to one knee and draws his sword, placing it out in front of him, point down. And in a shaky voice, he says, My king, I will follow you anywhere. I give you my oath of fealty.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I straighten up and will then rise and know that our name shall never again be hidden.
He rises, sheathes his sword, walks over to the mantle of the fireplace, and grabs the two halves of the split helmet and draws them apart. And as they come apart, you can see a small golden box, a little jewelry box that he had set on the mantle in between them, hidden in between them. And he takes that and pulls it down and walks back over to you. And he says, I believe, if the legends are true, this is yours. And he hands you the box.
I take it gingerly. My meat hooks for hands. Is it easily, obviously openable?
Yeah, it's just a hinged lid. A little catch on it, but it's not locked.
I open it.
Inside is a ring. A thick, large gold ring with a, what's it called? A signet at the front of it, with the original sign of the concordance on it, the 5 pointed stars with a 5 pointed star in a circle at each point of the bigger star. And on top of that, it is wreathed with a crown. And you, as soon as your eyes fall on it, you recognize your ring. The ring you wore and the ring you used. The ring you used when you signed that declaration, when you agreed that the temple could choose the guardian from anyone in the realm. That's the tax that King Theros didn't pay to the temple. That's the law that he broke, his own law that he broke, that the temple used to take him into custody and transform you into this. You used this ring to put your seal on a royal decree that the temple, who had recently found and raised an oracle of the concordance to start bringing order and law back to this lawless age.
Lyrathine.
Basically, Theros signed a law saying that the temple could choose any man they wished from your kingdom to become that guardian. And then they turned it on you and chose you to be the guardian.
Bastards, that does sound like a concordance thing to do.
Ripped you away from your duties as king, transformed you into this thing after they coerced you into accepting it by burning your city, killing your wife in the doing. You thought killing your daughter, but apparently that wasn't true. And then once you agreed, they transferred your soul into this body and erased your memories. The last thing you remember hearing as Theros Vox, now that it's coming back to you, is the voice of the head of the temple, the one who coerced you into everything, saying, remove his memories as part of this.
The last thing we need is a vengeful guardian.
Dun, dun.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Dum dum dum.
Right, same.
All those are just like watching Toss, remember all this shit. We're like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah, so just silently, inwardly thinking. You can feel whatever he is emotionally feeling in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that's loss or gain or pride or whatever. He can describe whatever emotions you're feeling.
All those sound pretty accurate.
What were they?
Loss, pride, grief, betrayal, vengeance.
Vengeance, yes!
Joy that the line lives on.
Toss can feel Selen's emotions too, right? No?
Yes.
She feels shame.
Toss has a better connection to you than you have to him. There are things left out of your connection to him to protect you.
She feels shame and anger. She doesn't know what he's going through, but she's had suspicions for a while.
Kaylin just busts up laughing. So fucking loud. You showed them fuckers, didn't you? 4,000 years later, still not listening. You're so fucking cool. So, what y'all want to do now?
Jonathan, who is now standing before you as you stare down at this ring, listening to what Kalen is saying, he looks over at Kalen and nods and says, yes, yes. What are your orders, my king?
The goals must remain the same for now. Down with the concordance.
The temple. The concordance is fine.
Down with the temple. Right.
Yeah. Fuck the
Continue
temple.
protecting Selen.
Down with the tempo. Oh, sorry.
Jonathan nods, and then he walks over to the door to the room and opens it and leans out into the work area and says, you lot, come here. And all of his apprentices begin to come over and gather around him. And he says, I don't care what orders we have. Cancel them. Cancel them all. Send notes out. We're in the business now of making arms and armor. We got a revolution to stage, boys. Get busy. They give a cheer, and then they turn around and begin to go about new work, setting old projects aside. He turns back to you, Toss, and he says, it will take me some time, Your Majesty, but we will be able to begin to equip a small force that will grow when news of this begins to spread. I've already heard whisperings from Miss Moore about the display that you, my lady, and he looks at Selen, put on in the square.
In Miss Moore?
Yeah, Miss Moore was where you did the thing where you announced yourself.
Yeah. Yep.
You know of that?
I've heard the first rumors of it in the last 24 to 48 hours.
Excuse me, I hate to be rude, but you're not actually Theros Fox. You may have his memories, but you're not him.
Oh, yeah, he is.
No, he's not. Theros Fox was 5,000 years ago. This is not Theros Fox. He may have his memories, but it's not him.
It's his soul. That's what matters.
Quoting what Selen said before, she'll kind of look confused for a moment, like searching for her thoughts before, like, she's like, only the soul has the right to the flesh.
Well, I hate to be, again, speaking from a point of reason, of course, but Theros Vox had several devices that made him king, and only the king can lay claim to them. They haven't been seen in 5,000 years. Now, if he could lay claim to them, then his word would be legitimate. But he's I hate to say it, but he's a construct now. He's not actually a person.
The soul is still a
I mean, no
soul,
disrespect, Toss.
no matter the vessel it's in, which makes it just as much important to get his soul into a proper piece that is not trying to break down. More so than even before. I did not know this is who was trying to protect.
Well, Zemo, if somebody's reincarnated, let's say you have, like, your favorite hamster.
So,
And
hold on.
hamster-
Before you go any further with this, I know you're setting up a Kalen joke, but reincarnation is not possible.
Wait, what? Oh, there's no reincarnation here?
No, there's no returning from the dead in this land. Death is death.
Death is death.
Once a soul leaves, it cannot come back, but his soul never left.
Never left, exactly. But it is in a malfunctioning item currently that we are in the goal of trying to.
My point is, people are not going to take orders from a construct. Again, no disrespect, Toss. Very nice person. I like you very much, but no one's going to take orders from a construct.
Jonathan deliberately steps forward, his hand balling into a fist at his side as he does, and he says, "My king." And then he looks at Zemo and says, "What are your orders?"
Kind of look back and forth from them both. Calm down, Jonathan. Zemo actually speaks truth in some aspects. He's right.
His fist unclenches and he takes a step back.
And no king should rule forever. It will not be I who assumes the throne, but those of my line. Eyes going back to Jonathan. If the claim is true.
He's looking at you and he's hearing what you're saying, but you can tell it's not registering.
He's like, what?
If the claim is true, then it will be Flesh and Blood who assumes the throne.
According to the scripts that I've seen, the king had several devices that only he could lay claim to. Again, they haven't been seen in thousands of years. So if you or someone of your line, and I look at Jonathan, could lay claim to it, then that would legitimize you according to the laws of this land, or at least the laws of Zentharis Vox 5,000 years ago.
Do I remember any of these items at this point, Chuck? Or if not, I will ask Zemo. They haven't been seen, but you know what they are, what they look like?
I've seen a painting in the stacks of Zentharis Vox.
Fucking leave that alone!
Don't touch that painting.
Man,
Okay,
you gotta
all right,
stop
I'm sorry.
paintings, Zemo. Keep bringing up this painting, man.
I overstepped. My bad.
That's why Selen doesn't give any of Toss's information because he beats her, shit.
Don't piss off the construct. No.
He's an actual sadomasochist. He hits you. He feels it. He likes it.
Oh my god, that's good. TikTok.
Okay, that was.
Only a matter of time.
Anyway, Zemo, you were explaining. You've seen a painting.
Seen a painting in the stacks, or at least a copy of one that used to hang in Ethereon. The king has several devices with him, a crown being one of them.
What?
I'm looking for the picture. I'm looking for the picture. You sent me a picture.
Yes.
There it is. Yes. He had a circlet of gold and a giant ruby, and a girdle made of the pelt of an extinct lion. Can I share the picture that you sent me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that supposed to be this? Is the ring part of that? I wasn't listening much.
I was hoping to hear the ring as well, but I didn't.
There's no ring in this picture.
That may have just been more my personal signet thing.
Yeah, this ring was supposed to be like the trappings of a king, one of the symbols of authority, which he would not have in this picture of the painting, since he's already been captured, and the ring did not get captured with him.
Now, the crown would signify your authority, and the stacks said that the girdle made from the golden lion was a powerful relic. It doesn't specify what it is actually, but only the king can wear it.
Well, then we must find these items.
Wait, what's our goal? Are we worried about the Zentharis guy who just puppeted Selen and told us he was going to eat us all, or we after this whole king thing?
Both. I think they are related. We
Oh,
have to
okay.
challenge the temple and continue our overarching quest of repairing the veil or expelling the Titans. One is probably the means to the other. If those are in the painting, but my ring is not, then that could mean that the temple themselves have these items. After all, if they do what Zemo claims they do, they wouldn't want them to be out and about.
And it's just those two items? The crown and the girdle?
Just to let you all know, I've totally made up all of that.
Absolutely. This is the group storytelling. The DM did not give you guys this quest. Mark gave you guys this quest.
Zemo's like, if I have to stick around, we're going to do some stuff.
We're going to do some stuff.
Love the painting one.
Well, they're vague enough, and we don't have leads on them anyway, that hopefully they just pop up somewhere in the main quest.
They will once I figure out what they are and where they are and what they do.
Right? Wink, wink.
Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more, say no more.
Right.
The divination wizard has divined them into existence.
That's what I do, baby. It's what I do.
Dan, check the thing out.
I see that. I haven't been pushing it this time, but ooh.
I don't know if I'm scared of that ooh, or
Right? I'm like, what's that
What to make
mean?
of it? Yeah.
Like, hold on. Do we get a name?
Well then,
It feels incomplete to me, but I like it.
I think.
Look up the
Do you
definition.
want me? Oh, I know the definition.
Okay. Do I think what?
I want to know the definition.
I'm gonna push. I'm gonna see. Look with me. Okay. I think I might know the start of who we are. What we should be called. In our resistance.
Go on.
We do not completely condemn the concordance, but simply we condemn what has been done in their name by false priests, following by their example concordance. I think Requiem might be the end to an age, the closing of a chapter, a farewell to the old.
The Requiem starts now. Jonathan, do we have other living relatives? Your aunt that you spoke of, is that she deceased? Any siblings of yours?
I have a sister.
As soon as Jonathan turns away from him, I push him. I push him down.
You push him?
Yeah, I gotta be the strongest, man. He bowed up to me.
Oh my gosh.
My God.
Make
And
a
then-
shove attack.
And then immediately Zemo seems regretful of that. He's like, "Oh my, what just happened?"
And you guys say giving him the gauntlets of ogre strength wouldn't have been a good idea.
Right?
This is what I'm talking about right here.
I'm dead.
Someone
Wouldn't
give
have
him a
been.
spell of
We
charming.
can probably
Please
explain
give him
this
a
away
spell
with
of
his pitiful
charming.
strength.
Right? like, bzz. Like, what was that? A breeze?
So what am I rolling again?
Uh,
I'm just rolling strength.
no, there is a mechanic for a shove attack.
Yeah, I shove him. As soon as he turns his back, I shove him.
You should just have to do like a strength ability check. Like, oof. Yeah, your ability.
You are.
Can I use a reaction to cast enhance ability to give him advantage on strength checks?
This is crazy.
This is so dark. Oh my god, I can't believe it. He's watching roll low. So he goes to shove him. He just trips over his own robe edge and bumps into him like, oh, so sorry, sir.
It's likely to happen. It's likely to happen, but because of my curse, I can't help myself.
It's a run by fruiting. Whoops. I feel like it's a Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, the shove does not require an attack roll. It requires a saving throw to resist.
It requires a saving throw to resist. Oh, so he has to roll a saving throw.
Jonathan
Unless
has
unless the AI is making shit up about the rules, which so far has been pretty accurate. It says that the rules have changed from the 2014 version, and that now it's no longer a strike. It's no longer a D20 roll to hit. It is now the saving throw against the shove attack, which is the shove save DC of 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier. The result, if the target fails the saving throw, you choose one of two effects. Knock it prone, target gains a prone condition, push it away. The target is pushed away 5 feet. So I will make a strength saving throw
That makes sense to me.
of 8 plus your proficiency bonus. Would you even have proficiency?
Minus
And
strength.
yeah.
In strength, no, I have none.
Plus your strength modifier.
Which is 0.
Cool. So I need an 8.
Wow.
He turns, you reach out and shove, and his shoulder moves a little bit, and he turns and looks back at you with a curious look on his face.
I'm terribly sorry. And Zemo shrinks back, alarmed at his own reaction.
Cool. Your turn to make a saving throw.
Oh,
Just to
Okay.
I'll kind
tap
of
you
look
on
at
the
Jonathan.
shoulder.
Oh,
Bloop.
cool.
Oh,
You gain a stress.
Nice.
Well,
Was that a
that's
strength
what
saving
called
throw?
for.
Was it a strength
No,
saving
it
throw
should
or
have been a
saving?
wisdom saving throw, but a 6
A
isn't
wisdom,
going to do it.
thanks. Okay.
You don't have to re-roll, but you can.
Oh, that's even better.
oh my god.
That's even better.
Yeah, you see that?
Wow.
What's the number say that you rolled?
Uh,
Is that a 2?
yeah, it's a 2.
So yeah, gain that many
No
stress.
frozen in there.
I get 2 points of stress.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Also, if we don't just like Requiem, Requiem Rising is also a cool one. But I like Requiem.
Okay. So does Jonathan do anything?
Toss gave him the eye, like, hey, let it go. So he just backs away.
I was gonna mention, much like our ancestor socked the hammer thumb to the guard captain, I would think of this action to be of a similar thing. Restraint is
Toss is like, whoa, I have
is
deja
in
vu.
order here.
He gives one short little grunt and then turns away from Zemo and walks across the room to take his chair back at the table.
I will continue. You must get in contact with your sister. Convince her what we know is true. Get her on board. All valid claims will be needed when the time comes for the reveal.
Of course.
But until I can find the objects needed for proof of our legitimacy, we must use stealthier means.
Yes, every precaution.
Now,
He,
I'm noting down what the
Raises
items
his
were.
voice very loud for a moment and calls out a single name, Morin! And after a few moments, the door opens and another of his apprentices sticks his head in and says, Yes, Jonathan? He says, Morin, go down to the dock district and get my sister. Tell her she no longer works there. She'll never have to accept coin for flesh again.
Damn, you're like quadruple great granddaughter a whole man.
How far we have fallen.
That totally went over my head.
Over yours or over Zemo's?
She's a prostitute.
Kaylin says I'll help and goes with.
Wow. Oh my god, so in character.
Real quick, what were the items that Toss needed? I'm just noting them.
It's a crown
A
circlet,
lion.
like gold, giant ruby. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Girdle,
No, you got it
Pelt
better.
of extinct golden lion.
So crown,
Is it just those 2 items though? I didn't know if we.
Lion.
Yeah, don't
There's
let Zemo
anything-
add anything
okay.
else. Just those two.
I think
crown
it's
and extinct lion mantle.
Girdle.
Yeah, like a girdle. It was a pelt of an extinct golden lion.
Girdle
And
of the
crown
golden
is
lion.
like yeah, and a circlet with that's golden.
And the
giant
crown of
ruby.
Ethereon.
I don't know why I thought that. I thought that a girdle was a bra for a moment. I was like, interesting.
That's okay.
Interesting choice.
I put girdle loin or gird loin, and I was like, "What is that?" And then I'm here later, it's girdle, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm such an idiot. I like totally wrote it wrong." So yeah, I was making stuff up. I'm like, "What is this guy wearing?" Like,
Cool. Kaylin leaves.
Well, I'm sure after he does his thing, he'll meet us at the boat.
This is such a lore drop, bro. Holy shit.
I know Chuck's probably feeling awesome. He's like, all these things I've been trying to get out there to dump.
He's like, fade.
It really makes me wonder what else Mark knows that he's waiting to drop on us.
What do you mean what else Mark knows? I'm wondering what else Mark knows.
It sounded like
you know what? He's like, "I got this session. We're cool." Your part of the session was over earlier. Remember?
you didn't prepare. I got you.
Well, no, when he dropped that, I don't even remember who we were talking to, but he just told someone, Toss thinks he has the memories of Caleb Fox or Theros Fox. I was like, shit, he does.
He told Jorvik that last session.
Right?
Yep, that's what I did.
Just flat out said,
We all
this guy's
kinda
crazy.
just
He
lost
thinks
it.
he's Thoros Vox, and that's not possible, so.
Now, Jonathan mentioned, did he mention a weapon? A hammer? Something that was like collecting dust for a long time? Or was that just the ring? It had like a name.
He mentioned the only hammer he brought up.
The hammer name was a nickname for a guy.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought I remembered that too, but now that makes more sense. Okay.
It was like Bright Hammer or something like that. But it was a
I
guy's
thought
name.
he was going to like bust out like a whole new weapon for Toss. And I was like, ooh.
No, I gave away a 9 live stealer today.
You're like, you've had enough.
Yeah, for real. Him's got 2+2 weapons, and me and Kaylin are. Where the fuck's the plate man?
Right?
I gave up on it.
To be fair, it was a nice reward beating the guy we weren't supposed to beat. So it didn't seem out of place as much.
All right. We wait for the fam.
Oh, you guys just wait? Or are you guys going to the boat?
Oh, I thought we were going to the boat. Yeah.
Let's go to the boat.
Jonathan can handle this from now. We got a quest.
I almost forgot. I really want to get some of the stuff that I need for my ritual. To answer your question from earlier, I am willing to spend all of my gold on materials that I need to get as many things as I can for 28 gold pieces.
Yeah, you can just write down 28 gold pieces of ritualistic items or something like that. Something that just lets you track when you get to that 500 gold piece mark.
I mean, I could if you didn't want me to eat it right away.
You can eat it right now.
That'd be cool because it's 20-sided.
I forgot my mic was on, so I will just... it's a piece of chocolate.
A 20-sided piece of chocolate? A D20 chocolate?
A 20? Awesome. Yeah, I'm snapping a picture.
That is freaking awesome.
It's got dice inside of it, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's even cooler. Oh, that's totally cool.
Every time I hear the word like chocolate, I think of that SpongeBob episode. It was chocolate.
That's cool.
It's got some sharp
I thought it'd be
edges.
bigger though.
It's pretty tight.
Thought it'd be bigger.
That is pretty cool.
I'll give you another one that adds some size.
God, I love AI, dude. D&D 2024. How much does a prostitute cost? Unskilled laborer. An unskilled laborer earns about 2 silver pieces per day. A very cheap, low-end prostitute in a squalid lifestyle might charge only a few copper pieces per client. Skilled laborer, modest services.
Bro, she's working on the docks, dude.
A skilled artisan or professional.
Yeah, she is no Ruby of the Sea.
Can we say that the second Kaylin showed interest, Selen looked at John as he was going, and she was like, "Run as fast as you can."
A service in a decent establishment may cost a few silver pieces to a gold piece per encounter. In the city of Waterdeep, some escorts charge 6 to 12 gold pieces per half an hour.
He's going to bed.
What?
So run.
Okay. Kaylin has left the room. You guys are going to the boat.
Jonathan is sprinting.
Jonathan stays at his forge. He sent off one of his guys to get his sister.
Yeah, he better stay there. He's gonna square up with me, buddy.
Probably someone who knows exactly where to find her.
He knows
Right?
who I am.
That's so sad.
Better not be. Don't mess with me.
All right, we go to the boat.
You go to the boat. The Silver Gull. And you meet with Captain Mira-san. Mirrasaan. She comes stomping down the gangplank to the dock. You can see in her swagger that she has a trained walk of a fighter of some sort. She is definitely skilled in combat. She has sharp sea gray eyes. Her skin is a deep bronze color from sun and ocean wind. She has a head of black hair that's shaved on one side. The rest is tied back into a tight sailor's knot braid. She's wearing a naval coat with a Dawnspire emblem embroidered on it. The flame diamond from the top of Dawnspire. She has a cutlass at her hip. Her naval coat is worn, and there's dried salt on it. Her voice is low and calm, steady, tone of someone who has ordered men through storms and lived. She says, "How can I help you lot?"
We are seeking passage west to Zephyr.
Oh, you're the lot that the wizard came and talked about. He paid for your passage. Paid well. Told me he was looking for the fastest ship, and he expected this to be it. I don't intend to disappoint him.
It's okay. He disappoints most people he interacts with.
You're not here.
We assumed he'd meet us at the dock afterwards. Shouldn't take him too long to bust.
Well, now we need a roll. Constitution saving throw, Kaylin.
Wow.
You should also save versus disease, I think.
Paladins are immune.
Not orc pox. Do you remember orc pox, Dad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it an athletics roll? I think it should be athletics.
Athletics for how long you last. I think
It's a saving throw.
Well, okay, I'm going to burn a level 2 spell slot for con save.
What?
Oh wait, you can't. That's for ability checks, enhance ability. That doesn't do saves. Never mind. Love this.
Nice. Nice.
I fucking love this game.
You've got to be joking me.
That's hilarious.
Got to be joking. Kaylin beats you guys to the boat.
That was insane.
I would think that it won that he probably it fell asleep.
In the alley behind the freaking rubbish bins? Come on.
In 3 seconds?
Taking a nap.
So Selen will ask, are your is your crew well trained for a fight? We've come across trouble on ships before.
I wouldn't say we're the most combative crew on the sea, but we can hold our own if we come across pirates or raiders.
What about werewolves?
What?
Werewolves?
We have not been tested against such creatures.
Alright. Our rule number
Should
one,
we
don't get bitten, don't get bitten, don't get scratched in case it does come back for us.
Yeah, none of us wants to turn into a vile monster.
Yes, you don't want to turn into a vile monster.
I love this game. Are we waiting on anybody else?
No, everybody's here. You guys are ready. She brings you guys onto the ship. Points below decks and says you'll find quarters down there. There's 2 rooms, and you can split up the beds how you wish. She got paid enough that she doesn't mind putting her crew out to sleep on the deck.
Very well.
At least the people who help us got money.
She brings you guys on board the ship. She tells you where to go. As you guys go to below decks and pick out your beds or whatever you want to do, put away stow your gear and stuff like that. You can hear her above deck shouting out orders and stuff. You see a few other members of the crew at this time. Okay, so you guys do meet her first mate, Benick Harrow. She calls him Ben. He's in his early 40s, broad shoulders, weather-beaten face. That's about all you're going to know about him so far. What race is he?
Does he look strong?
Not particularly. He's not like strong like Toss is.
Oh, okay. Because
he's more lean and hard. He is human. There's Kara Windswell, who carries around a bow strapped to her back, who has a quiver at her side, and is keeping an eye over the rail at the crowds on the docks.
Did you call her Carl Winslow?
Kara. No.
Kara. I was like really stuck because that's like from Family Matters. I swear the dad's name was Carl Winslow. Winslows, so yeah.
Yeah, Kara Windswell.
Oh, wind what?
Wind swell.
Oh man.
Oh wow. See.
Oh my
This
God.
is how the notes go. I'm just letting you know. Car wind slow. I mean wind swell.
She appears to be an elven woman in her late 20s. You meet Tillo Bramblefoot, who the crew often jokingly refer to as Tillo Two Spoons, and that is a halfling cook. And then the leader of the deckhands, Ren Dalar, looks to be, well, introduces himself to the crew as a deckhand, but then would lean in and whisper, "I'm the lead deckhand. If you need anything done, just ask me. I'll make sure it gets done." But he appears to be a skinny, energetic human male of 16 years of age. That's all you would meet at this time. There are a few other people on board, but they're not really out here doing this thing while you guys are doing your thing. But you guys are setting your gear aside, getting all done and everything, and you can hear the Captain Mira above decks giving orders. And within moments, you feel the boat pull away from the docks and begin to sway a little bit heavier as it begins to go over the swells in the bay. As the boat pulls out and begins to head north, skirting the shores of the coil of the serpent.
So our requiem begins.
Yes. We will go ahead and end it right there with only 20 minutes left. Not a very event-filled game, but I was not prepared for you guys to be doing all that.
I thought that was a fantastic game. So good. So much lore. So much progression.
It was a big lore drop game. A lot of things came together.
You guys want to see the dice I got for Selen's Oracle?
Yeah, make a roll.
Yeah.
Gas up?
Of course.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I was
And
using
look at
these
that.
ones.
All good rolls. Look at that.
Come on, give me the 6. There, the 6 has a halo.
Oh,
That's
that's cute.
We did it. We did it.
You were the one that brought up Jonathan Vox before we left, so it's your fault too.
Oh, no, I know. I did have some stuff prepared for when you guys finished with the whole combat with him and everything. And when you guys killed him, I was like, well, I guess we're back on for some of the stuff I was at. So, but I did have prepared like a shop for getting together some things. I had the whole thing with Jonathan Vox written up, his family lineage, his family story. So I was able to lean on a couple of those things. And I didn't want you to leave Zentharis with Jonathan Vox kind of storyline just left there behind, and you guys may not ever come back here. So I wanted to make sure you had the opportunity to go and talk to Jonathan by bringing him up.
This felt like the end of a chapter. Do we may have to level up?
You just leveled
There's
up last
definitely some
session.
milestones in there, it seems like.
So, felt like the end of a chapter.
It's actually the end of the act. The act ended.
So two?
The act ended with Selen being freed from what's his name, Zirathax.
Ooh. Somebody write that down. That's, yes, that's the first. Yeah, the first. That's the first we're hearing of it, Chuck. Thanks.
No, it's not. Well, it's the first.
Holding me? Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, what am I writing down? Hold on. What was it? What
There's
was it?
nothing to write down.
Zirathax.
There's nothing to write down. There was no information given. Nothing like that. I don't remember anything.
Oh my
No.
god.
I'm just gonna make
She's
a
not
note
gonna hear
just
anything.
in case.
Yeah, I've never heard.
Fact.
I don't recall ever hearing that name before.
Zero facts.
That's like I fucked up.
Zero.
Oh, zero facts. I was like zero facts. It's all false.
So like
ZYRITHAX.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had.
No, it's not.
I guess the question like still stands since we ended the act. Do we level up?
To level 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I said you said we were milestone based.
We are milestone based, and I also said I had to do about 1.5 levels per session to stay on my timeline.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I wasn't sure if everybody knew that or that. So that's what I was trying.
What's that? I'm sorry. I unplugged my headphones.
We leveled up.
Oh, really?
Really?
yeah, level 7.
Milestone base. We ended the act.
And we quit early, so
I thought he was
like,
just gonna-
oh, we got 15 minutes to level up anyway, so.
It was easy for me. I'm done.
Fucking fighters.
Yeah, I'm gonna start talking to you. They're so great. You guys should play non-spellcasters.
Yeah.
I don't think mine is going to be much longer.
Wait a minute. Ooh. I just realized that for Zemo, it's not a big deal to get level 7 right now. But for the rest of you who are pure spellcasters, you get level 8 spells now. Or level 4 spells now.
Level 4.
Dude, I just got my speed aura.
Oh, no. I'll be right back.
That moves Bertha up to 70 base movement speed.
I finally have the divination spell. I can finally contact Amethyst Daddy directly.
Oh, you know I'm gonna blight someone, right? That's my favorite spell, I think. Ooh, but I get free ones. Freedom of movement and summon construct. Hey, does that mean I can summon toss?
I'm back.
Just kidding. But that's pretty funny, right? Huh?
It was a good ask, but yeah, I don't think my
Hilarious.
creature type is actually construct.
Oh, only in Zemo's world.
Yeah, Zemo is laser focused on you're a fake person.
He brought up a good point. I was prepared to, or I addressed it well, I thought.
Yeah, the roleplay on it was brilliant. I loved it.
Actually, yeah, that was great.
But my feelings on it is Zemo is like, you're fake. Sorry to tell you that, but you're not real. That
not a real
motherfucker over
person.
there is not real.
Yeah, that's funny.